Not you rocking out to this. What is this?
I have no idea how to breathe.
Hey, you got a license for that? You'll never think me alive. Haha, they said I could never teach a llama to drive.
I'm just listening to the lyrics. Okay.
Even though letting go feels right,
Okay, breakdown. Let's go.
can't afford
Right?
to say goodbye. You and I are bound
Okay.
together, especially since cartoons live forever.
We're all gonna die.
It's the ultimate nihilist song.
It's kind of adorable and morbid.
Right.
It's laughing time, 'cause I wanna die.
No, not the laughing.
Right. Isn't it adorable? It's like that star on the Mario movie. Like if it made a song.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
For
Yeah,
sure.
that crazy star.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What is that from? It feels like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, but I don't know that's
It's
that.
a online series, ASDF or
Okay.
something. Yeah. I
Okay.
think that's the name of it. Yeah.
That's crazy. I
Into
like it though.
Infamy. Yeah. I thought it captured the vibes. It's
I
like we're
mean,
nihilistic but upbeat.
okay, so upbeat nihilism.
Yeah.
I'm kind of with it.
We're like, okay, we're like cool with it. It's like
Yeah.
sometimes you want to die.
Yeah.
It's
This
cool
is
though.
fine.
Yeah, good. So I
I'm
got the
okay
fire
with the events
glasses
that are
on.
happening right now.
Right. That's why the world is burning, but
Yeah.
it's my birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Bri.
That's the vibes.
Yeah. You made it around the earth yet again.
This next go around's looking spotty.
Nah.
I don't know about this
Nah.
next trip around the sun.
Nah,
not
you
not for
won't.
anything I can control. It's,
You won't be in alligator Alcatraz or anything like that. You're
no.
safe.
I don't think I'm gonna be, but it's it's a lot of you just
A
watch
lot of
it.
chaos.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah, I'm probably gonna get pulled into this at some point. I see it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's
But
kind of getting to that
dun,
point.
dun,
Yeah. It's
dun,
like you can
dun.
pretend that it's not gonna affect you only for so long. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
starting to get to the point where you're just like, okay, we're
It's
gonna
getting
do
real.
something now. We're gonna have to do something.
Coronavirus.
Yeah, it's getting real. You know, it's like around like November when coronavirus first started, and you like
Yeah.
hear about China going. It's like, oh, it's really going crazy over there in China. Like,
Yeah.
probably should buy some gloves, some Lysol. You know, so we're like in the November of 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what the time period for you. That's what it feels like.
That's what it feels like. Because I was
Right before it popped off.
convinced. Yeah, I was already convinced. I knew.
Yeah.
I was like, it's coming. Like it's coming.
Man.
So
Dang.
I kind of had started preparing myself, and I was waiting on the spiritual signs that it was gonna
Mhm.
come, and then I got it in like December. So wait, we might be in December. We might be in December 2019 for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's still we got like a few more months in your timeline before this all just
Before we're like, oh, it's gonna affect us too. I think a lot of Americans
Bodies.
saw that and they were like, oh, it's crazy over there in China, you know.
yeah.
But I don't think anybody thought it was gonna like really shut America down too
Mm-hmm.
until like after Kobe died, and then like
Yeah.
the
I think that
portal
was
of hell
January,
was
right?
open. Yeah, that was like January or
Oh
something.
my God. Oh,
Yeah.
good
So
point.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was bad.
that was
Bad
bad.
times. Oh wow.
I do not cry over celebrity deaths. I was boo-hooing when that man cried. It was, I don't know why. It was just so sad to me. I'm not even a sports person.
Yeah,
Hey,
Kobe
Von
didn't
Eric.
get me. Kobe didn't get me.
It really got me. I think it was because he with
Von
his
Eric.
daughter. I think it's with his daughter.
Yes, that
That was what
Yes.
got me. It was
Yes.
the whole,
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
was
I
really
think
sad.
that got me just thinking about I think that did get me. I can't remember
Thank
who.
you.
Somebody was talking about it, but somebody went through the mental exercise of imagining him holding her. That's what
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
that got
Oh,
that
it still
got.
gets me. Just knowing as a parent,
Yeah.
you try to reassure your kids, like that's the knee-jerk reaction. Like,
Mhm.
it's gonna be all right, you know. Like, I actually have flight anxiety after Kobe died. Like,
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
anytime there's turbulence, I always think about I'm
Mhm.
just reassuring this kid that we're not gonna die right now, and I really don't know. You know,
Yeah.
ever since then, I have not been able to handle that as well. So
Man, I'm with you on that. And now that you brought that back up, yeah, because him going was one thing, but him going with his daughter, that was a tough one to accept. And flight anxiety, I get that.
yeah, never been the
Man.
same since. So, but
Shoot.
yeah, these are the kind of
I-
birthday thoughts we have. This is how I like to
Jeez
celebrate birthdays.
Louise, all dark and morbid. You just Daria all the way to the core.
Yep, we're there. Therapy's probably not nearly as intense as it needs to be, but we're working on it. We're working
like
on
it.
it. We're slowly. It's like once a month, and then it's like maybe twice a week, maybe twice a month. Maybe you need to be in here once a week.
Yeah.
Maybe
You,
to talk to me tomorrow. It's like,
and you said the last 2 years you thought you were 38,
yeah, for sure.
so you didn't even really get to celebrate 36 or 37. You thought you
No,
were
not
38.
really. No. Yeah.
Dang.
So
The good news is you didn't miss a milestone year.
yeah,
Like
but
36 or
really, it
37,
feels like I'm supposed to be 40 today.
because you were already celebrating
I've been
38.
38 for 2 years, so I feel like
Right.
I should be 40 now. But it's
Yeah.
cool. I got my time. 2 years from now,
Yeah.
I'll be 40.
Yeah, man. You may as
Yeah.
well hold off. Hold off.
You talking about hold
40
off? I was already
40.
getting ready to do my 40-year-old crash out and everything. I was
But
ready.
see, you don't want to turn 40 this year.
No,
Like the energy's off this year.
I think it's gonna be off though. Even when I turn, I mean, we got 4 more. We got like 3 years and 4 months left. I mean, it's gonna be probably worse when I actually turn 40.
Maybe not.
I may celebrate my 40th birthday in a concentration camp.
You could. Or
Or
he could usher in an age of peace unseen on this planet through strength. Peace through strength.
yeah, okay. Well, according to my beliefs, that's probably a bad sign. So either way, we're cooked.
I mean,
We're cooked.
Naboo was a really nice place while the Emperor Palpatine was in charge. You
Yeah.
know,
At first.
Coruscant was nice.
At first.
Yeah, I mean, so your birthday might
Look.
fall into one of those peaceful periods.
Wait, wasn't he trying to enslave the Ewoks?
I mean, he did a lot of things, but
Like
It doesn't
anybody
have to
who
be on your
enslaves those cute creatures
yeah,
is a
that's
psycho.
right.
bro.
Because they're
Like,
not
how
very
are you-
useful,
How are you oppressing teddy bears in the jungle?
right? And it's not like they're good for manual labor.
They're not. They're
They don't
literally
have-
just cute.
Yeah, that's
They
pretty
probably, never mind. It's really dark.
good. It's like I'm trying to go all the way dark today. I don't know
I was
why.
gonna say, fur catches on fire really well.
Oh my god! No, you
I
did
just-
not go with the flammable fur. No, come on, Bri. Don't go that dark. Don't go that dark.
It already happened. I just in my head. I just thought I was trying to get
dark.
mind of Palpatine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait. I guess that's a sign that we're not here. We are here.
We are here, right? I love this background. My kiddo's watching K-pop Demon Hunters right now.
Let's go.
So yeah.
Bri is in Bri mode. She is in dark energy. The Sith is sipping.
I'm actually in a really good mood though.
Patrick Black in the
Thank you.
building. Hello. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Upon there.
Me accepting the darkness in the world is like a good mood thing.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
coming to peace, coming to terms.
Yeah, I'm cool, I'm chill. Because if I try to be positive, oh, everything's gonna be you should worry about me. Yeah. Because that means inside I don't feel okay. So I need to say outward like, oh, it's gonna be okay, right?
Okay.
He said K-pop is fake. It's actually a real thing. I don't know what that means. K-pop is actually a real thing.
Hey, that's it.
What do we say?
That's an interesting take. That is an interesting take. K-pop is
God,
fake.
I haven't streamed in a while, so my brain may be slightly
Man, what do
very
you mean by
autistic right
fake?
now.
Like fake as it doesn't exist, or it's like a music medium or genre that you don't like respect. Like, cause I can see fake as in they steal a lot of like influences from black culture, like hip hop and R&B. I can see somebody calling them fake in that way. So I'm just curious. But okay, all right. So
K-pop
what
is
lessons?
awesome.
It is awesome. K-pop is awesome. I don't care what nobody say. What do you think? And this is not for anything. Since you're in this place of accepted morbidity, is that the right word? Yeah, accepted morbidity. What culture vulture? Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. What have you learned this last year? Was that what you learned to accept the darkness?
I've always accepted that. I have learned that I need the therapy 4 times a month. I have learned that I am really good at my job and I missed it. And
Okay.
I be doing the most, which I kind of already knew, but I have a better understanding of how I do that.
Okay. Yeah.
In a negative way, not in the good ways. It's still a good way. It just serves me better in some realms, better than others.
Yeah.
I always do the most, right? Like I always,
Yeah.
but sometimes it's too much. Sometimes it's perfect. So
Yeah, that's how it is though. That's life.
Yeah.
Not everything. No matter how no matter how well pitched an attribute is, there's a realm of life where it doesn't serve you well. So
right.
So
Yeah.
So
So,
as
yeah,
long
that's
as you
what I
found
learned.
a place for some of your negative traits to actually be beneficial to you.
Healthcare is a great place for negative traits.
Mandrell, what up? Is it?
Thank you,
Is it?
Patrick. But no, I mean honestly, it's where my brain, which is just too much. It's too much. My brain is too much. Like
Yeah. It's all over
but
the
that's a place where it actually does good. It
serves the purpose.
Yeah, it saves lives and stuff. You know, it's
Yeah.
actually good. Yeah.
That makes sense because you can be in like 7 places mentally, but all of those places could be in service towards your client.
Yeah,
like
to keeping my patients alive and
Yeah.
making sure their babies come out alive and stuff. So
That's dope.
So I really
Okay.
missed work. I didn't think I would like going back. Like I knew I'd be okay going back because I always loved my job. Loved my job.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how I was gonna adjust after having all my time be my own. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if I was gonna like it. But I loved it.
There's
so
probably
much.
some struggle with it though. Like there's probably like I mean, just naturally, if you have your time to yourself and then giving that up, there's typically some residual feeling like
No, I just absolutely love it. That's what I was shocked about. Like
100%. There's
therapy
nothing
session.
about missing your time to yourself. Just none of that.
No.
Never. Interesting.
No, I booked a session. I was worried.
That's
It's like I'm a little too happy. It's great. You know, I was a little concerned.
It
You know,
sounds-
like
Yeah.
great. I can do this. It's like crack. You know?
I enjoying it and loving it and getting fulfillment from it. I get, but like not missing your free time. That might be me
No.
projecting. So I'll
But no, because I was in the same camp. I thought I would feel the same
Yeah.
way. But I go 3 days a week. It's not crazy. I think working 5 days a week
3
is a
days
scam.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 5 days a week is a scam, but 3 days
Yeah.
is full time for my, line of work.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
it's 3 days
I can
out the
see
week.
that.
So
I
yeah.
gotta say, I'm not even gonna mention that. Mantrell, good to see you.
Yeah. Yep.
That's interesting though. That's interesting, but that's good to hear. I kind of had.
Oh, look. I thought this lady was AI. Is she AI?
Who? Where? What?
This lady
Why?
down here.
What lady
But
down
go ahead
there?
with your thought. Go ahead.
Oh
You're
no,
gonna
no,
pull
no!
it.
That's a video. That's the video I was
Okay.
talking about.
Okay.
I was just stuck it in the back, so when we were ready. No, I was. I gotta get it out of my brain. You know how I am. When there's a thought in my brain, and I know, Manjo, you probably already left. Oh, there you go. Good to see you too. I want to fuss you out, Mandrell, because you see it. Big happy birthday. That's birthday. Say happy birthday to Bri before I fight you.
he just got he uses a switchboard with like only 10 responses. So
Right.
he does not have that custom phrase on his keyboard.
Right. Yeah. You don't
Yeah.
say happy birthday. I don't
No.
believe in birthday.
He may be a Jehovah's Witness now for all we
He
know.
might be. Yeah.
He might be.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Appreciate
Thank
it. Yeah.
Read the room, Andrew. Read the room. No, good. But I did want to start with a side quest question because I was watching the Says replay. I didn't watch the show last night. I thought it was music. I don't do music shows too often. Like I honestly, I would have never even done the beat bracket if it wasn't for Yo. Like I just don't listen to music.
Yeah, I'm not a
anymore.
community musicer either.
Yeah.
I'm not a community musicer either. So
Yeah.
music is
So you
deeply
get-
personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's like it was a thing to do, but I'd like to sit and listen to. So when they do verses, yeah, we know you're not religious. Yeah, we know. But as far as like they were doing something with music, so I didn't really pay attention. I was like, I'm gonna check it out, just skim through it because it was named differently, and they had a conversation. I mean, music was a part of it, but it wasn't beat bracket, which was great. So, or verses as they call it, excuse me. But they had a question I want to ask you. They were talking about Erykah Badu and her song Tyrone, and she was talking about she's made a catalog of really great music that had powerful messages, but most people know her or request Tyrone, and she feels like that's like a joke by God. That's what everybody wants to hear is the one that's about some nonsense. And I wanted to ask you, so on your birthday, as you look forward and backward at the same time over your life, what would you like to be known for? And what do you think people know you for now?
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't really care what I'm known for, I don't think. I do too many things. So
Okay.
I guess
even
being
with people
chill.
being chill. Like the people that
But
know,
I'm-
like let's say your family or your closest
Yeah.
friends, how would you like them to know you? Like if they were like, hey, describe Bri to me in 1-3 words, whatever, what would you like them to say?
They probably say I was a hurricane. It's like super intelligent. So I think that's what I'm known. Like I am a lot.
Okay.
But also super intelligent. I think most people who meet me are like, oh, you're like actually like really intelligent.
Well, you're not as dumb as you look.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I try to masquerade. I envy bots, you know? So
Mhm.
I try to like a basic bitch when I go outside. I really try.
Okay.
So
Destiny swap.
yeah, I'm trying to destiny swap with a basic bitch. Y'all know any. So
Man,
yeah, I think
do
that's
I?
what I right. That's what I think I would want to be known for, just like my intelligence or the way I look at it. I just look at things differently, I think.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
you
think
definitely do.
that's probably it. Other than that, I'm not really into working hard to make people think one particular thing about me. Like, you know, I'm not on like a campaign trail. Like I'm tough
Yeah.
on crime. Like
Nah, for sure.
she's tough on kids. Like I don't know. I don't have like an MO, you know.
Got you. You don't have a narrative. You tell yourself like, I wanted to be known for this.
I
wanna
wanted to
known
be
as
left
the
alone.
best
That's my
mother.
narrative. No, like I want to be left alone.
Everybody's gonna know me as the most doting wife.
Nah,
I cater to my man, my man, my man.
that makes me
A
want to vomit.
snuggle.
Literally every time I go into the school, I just think about how like I should perform parent. Like I should perform mature. I should
put parent
perform.
on.
Yeah, I should perform mature, like traditional mom, like energy.
You wear adult. You wear adult.
Yeah, because I don't give adult. You know, I don't give a
I don't
fuck,
give
which is
adult.
part of it, a big part of it, right? So it's like I don't really. I be wanting to though sometimes. I
Okay.
do. But not enough to do it though.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Same
I
with
rock with
marriage. Like, yeah, you say I'll cater.
I don't be like that.
No, I just just imagine that being your identity. That's crazy.
That's amazing.
No shade to people who that is. That's just
That's
crazy.
amazing. Nah, come on, man.
Like you know, the
That's
one thing I
a
say is like
blessing.
it's crazy for your identity to be something you can do by mistake. Like that's crazy to me.
You can't marry by mistake. You can be a kid. You
No,
can
like
be a
me and
parent
Mary.
by
I'm talking about
mistake.
like when people whole identity is being a mom. Like you could
Yeah, no,
literally be a mom by mistake. It's crazy.
that's true. It's like a biological function. It's like
Yeah.
long-term pooping. Like,
Right.
it's like a really long-term poop. But out
This
of
is
the
my
front.
whole identity. Oh, I really make great plates. Oh my God. I cook so great. It's my whole identity.
Yeah.
At the
I
house,
do
like
bake
not Michelin
sales.
star. Like I didn't like change the world of cuisine with my cooking. I just gave a plate to a man. It's crazy.
Wow. I mean, but that actually adds something to it that's worth being recognized for. Like, I mean, cooking, cooking for
I
a
made a
man.
mean plate. I
Ah,
made a mean plate, and that's how I want on my gravestone. She made
there
a
you
mean
go.
plate.
Yeah, that's it right there. I'm trying to tell you. That's gonna be your dash, man. From
This is like on your grave. She made a mean plate.
yeah, but she made a mean play. She served her man.
Bro, I would roll over in my grave. Like I be trying to get taken out of the like recycling track, like
Yeah.
to come back. I don't want, bro.
Nah.
Nah.
Ghetto. That ghetto.
What would
Now
be an
we-
insult to put on your gravestone?
It's almost anything. Like
He said anything. He said just
almost
put like
anything.
dot on my gravestone.
Nah, I mean, even a gravestone would be annoying. I don't want people to know. Like, just, I want to be blotted from history. Like, I don't want anybody to know I went
The
here.
gravestone itself is annoying. What if it don't have
Yeah.
nothing on it? What if it's just like
If it
a
got my
big
name,
ornate
as long as it ain't my
gravestone?
name, just don't put my name on it. Once it got my name on it, we got problem.
Nah. So now you got to get an obnoxious gravestone stone with like a lion on it and stuff.
I'm gonna get it.
It's got to be like 6 feet tall. A whole mausoleum.
A whole mausoleum with nothing in it.
But that feels kind of cool though, because
You
I just
know
know
what?
the dead will hang around my grave for sure.
You know, that would actually be kind of cool. Now that I've said it out loud, getting a mausoleum,
Yeah.
not giving my stuff to anybody, just burying
Just you want to put it
everything.
in there?
Just bury anything and
Yeah.
everything, having it sealed up. I'm not in there. And then
Oh,
one
you're not
day,
even in there. That's crazy.
I'm not even in there. But if somebody like take the land or grave robber one day, then they find my stuff, and it's like a time capsule.
I'll do it only, but I'll put it in my will that it has to be like a haunted house for Halloween.
Wow.
Like I think I'll give my family rights to like use my mausoleum for like a tourist spot for Halloween to make some money.
Would you stay in haunted?
Would I stay with?
Would you stay in haunted?
Yeah,
yourself?
for sure. For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that'd be
But
the thing to do. So you've been telling me about that haunted hospital.
Yeah, the
that's
ghost.
freaking with me.
Telling you. Apparently she's gonna hang around to November. So
Until what's November? Oh, Day of the
the
Dead.
Day of the Dead, yeah. I think that's
But
November,
you-
right?
But you said she's been here 20 years. She stayed here for all those
They
years
say
to the
she
dead.
turned up from like September to Day of the Dead.
Oh, okay. She has
every
a time.
year.
She has a window.
Yeah.
So she's an autumn haunter.
I think she's always there, but she really turned, it's like the manifest.
She manifests, yeah.
It's like
Okay.
this time of year, yeah. To Dios de
Dang.
los Muertos. Muertos.
Where would you want to haunt though if you chose? Like, I mean, being stuck at a mausoleum that people ain't coming to regularly, that'd be kind
Right.
of weird. But where would you want to haunt?
I'd probably be like a ghost labor nurse. That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be just.
That would
Would
be
you possess
cool.
babies? Would you possess babies?
No, because I really don't fuck with babies like that. I probably would just like show up for like emergencies, like OB emergencies.
And do what?
It would just be like a story, like people be like, "Oh, it was 7 people in the room," and then when I went back,
Oh
and
wow!
did the document, and there was only 6.
That would be kind of funny.
Yeah, like
That-
I'll do that. I'll just come
You
to
always be the
emergencies so when it's
extra
like a lot of
nurse.
people.
You
You know,
always
like,
be
and
the
they be
extra
like giving me
nurse.
orders and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Who are you
over
talking
there,
to?
hold the leg, and they be like, and
Her
then
name
like
tag said
maybe
Bri.
they'll see me holding the leg, but like nobody else will, and they'll be like,
Wow.
"I swear, it's another nurse."
That'd be
kind
dope.
of cool. Yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm with that.
What would you hunt?
What would I hunt?
Some arbitrary, random.
Nah, I mean, if I had to die right now, the people that annoy me the worst,
Yeah.
are like people in power.
Okay.
So I'd want to hunt somebody or like a position, like the
Okay.
office of CEO or the office of a director. Like I'd never let them rest. Something I'd have to figure out a way that made sense. Where I
Yeah.
could always affect people. Maybe Mar-a-Lago.
That'd be cool. Or you always like anytime they try to like make deals, you always mess up the accounts.
Yep. I take all the ink out the pens, like make all the pens run, bleed over contracts. Every time they try to play golf,
like, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of dope though, making the pins bleed red or something.
Something, and send all the balls to the sand trap, so that nobody could golf, especially people in power.
Oh, that's some big hater energy.
Yeah.
Actually, could I make like one of the ball pits like just quicksand?
That'd be dope.
If you had the option to like, okay, become a ghost and just hang out and hunt people and chill and kick it, or become a big event to swallow up like people you hate. But you only get one. Like you can come back as much as you want as a ghost, or you could just become like a sinkhole.
Oh no, the big event. If I'm guaranteed to take people,
you're like,
to take people.
Sinkhole.
Like, what was it, the Bible where you said, was it Korah?
Yeah,
and them got swallowed up.
Right.
If I could be like the sinkhole that swallowed up a batch of people and I knew who they were, I like that. Like the Trump motorcade.
Yeah.
And then it ain't gotta be Trump. It could be my governor.
You'd be like, if I could swallow up a motorcade,
oh my God,
I'm on it. Yeah, I probably would take this. I'd be a sinkhole.
I could even take out my mayor. He's a Democrat, so it's not even just a Republican Democrat thing. I could take out my mayor here.
Yeah, you would just get to like pick a coordinate.
Man,
you couldn't like guarantee who you get them, but it's like a high chance, you know.
Can I be a really big sinkhole and take out all the City Hall?
No. Not that big. Because I think that would be like just like a cars. You get a couple cars.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm a really big guy. I feel like I should get more than 2 cars.
I mean, depend. I guess it would maybe depend.
Maybe a room. How about a room?
Yeah, it'd be like a room.
Okay, I can swallow a room. Okay, I can wait till they're in session and City Hall.
Oval Office.
The Oval Office. Whole thing just drop it to the earth.
We don't need that anymore.
Yeah.
Shout out. That's not a shot at the current administration. You know, the internet's tough out here in these streets. I don't need no knocks on the door.
Like I said, I'm an equal opportunity hater. I would take out Democrats, Republicans, Independents. I don't like the way Jill Stein just disappeared after the election.
They say she do that. She is like the ghost. I think she's the ghost. I think she died like 3 years ago.
Might be a long time ago.
I need evidence that Jill Stein is actually alive. I think she's a ghost.
She do services for elections, man. I promise you, man. I voted for her. And Butch.
Yeah, where Butch at?
Where? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Just disappearing. Now we got Jason Lee, vice mayor in Stockton.
I'm like, if Jason, that could have definitely been Butch.
Man,
that's crazy.
Come on, man.
He literally disappeared. He came out of nowhere and then disappeared.
Yeah. It was tough, but we get what we get. So I couldn't vote for Trump, and I definitely couldn't vote for Kamala. It just wasn't going to work. I'm going to work with this. I don't know. Now, if I saw this, though, I don't know. This is more than I expected.
Yeah, this is more than I don't want to say it's more than I expected. It's just faster than I thought.
Yeah.
I've kind of not shocked, but it's interesting the turn it took. I saw it going a certain way. I also think it's interesting that like people don't feel like we're in a crisis because it's not happening to Black people. I think that's great. That's my favorite thing I learned this year, that nothing's real until it happens to Black people, and that's great. That's great. I just love that for humanity.
I don't get it.
Stupid.
I don't get it.
So, you know, it's crazy.
Yeah, 3 more years, man. Come on, man. It's crazy. I'm going to tell you when I knew we were off the rails, when Ann Coulter was saying stuff wasn't right because it was like offensive to like the Black History movement. I can't remember exactly what the thing was. Ann Coulter, of all people, was saying something like, it might have been LGBT. Don't compare yourself to the civil rights movement. The things that I was like, nope, we've gone too far.
We're in a new timeline. It's crazy.
Wouldn't vote for Vivek because he's brown, but then telling people they gotta not disrespect the civil rights movement. I was
but you know what though? That's the thing about these new conservatives. A lot of it, like even Donald Trump, he talks about it. He says, you know, this amendment was for Black people. We gotta restructure our brain to think that we're in public enemy number one, because like we're not anymore. We're not. That doesn't mean we're not an enemy, but we're not public enemy number one right now. We're just not. And to keep looking for us to be to feel like it makes things that are happening valid, I think it's a fallacy. A lot of them see us as part, like they know they can't get rid of us. They know they can't get rid of
Yes.
us. Like
Yes.
they tried to send us to Liberia back in the day. That was a fail.
Yeah.
Like they just know that we're just the thorn in their side because
Yes.
of slavery. So like in that way, they have resolved to like not even coexist with us, just
Right.
tolerate us.
Yep. We're genital warts to them.
Yeah.
They're gonna have flare ups. They're gonna have to deal with us.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna,
Yeah, we're not public enemy number one though right now, and we need to
Yeah.
stop acting like we are.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean we're not affected by things, but
No.
we're just not.
But what we are though, like we're not power relevant,
Mhm.
but we're narrative relevant. But because we
Yeah.
were public enemy number one, bringing us up still moves the needle for some reason.
Yeah,
Like,
but
they still
that's
can
why
use
they're gonna
us.
leave us alone this time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're gonna leave
No.
us alone because the longer they leave us alone, the longer they can get away with it.
It's crazy.
They learn, they know the whole George Floyd flare up was crazy as hell.
What?
Crazy. I remember being in Seattle when that went down. Crazy. They know now. They're like, oh yeah, let's not do that until we're ready. Like
Yeah.
that doesn't mean they will never do anything to us. They just won't do it
Yeah.
until they're like ready to drop the
Yeah.
hammer at the same
Yeah.
time.
We're
So
the
like,
last thing.
yeah, they're not gonna bother us as long as possible because they can get away with doing stuff as long as it's not happening to us.
We're the checkmate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm with that.
that's kind of how I think they're playing it.
Now you said Seattle. Is that where Trump is trying to send the troops, or was that Portland?
I think Seattle was in there too.
Okay.
Portland, Seattle, San Diego, a lot of the liberal cities, anywhere where they wear the like pussy
liberal
hats.
city, sanctuary cities, blue
Yeah.
cities, Democrat cities.
Pussy hat cities.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying to take them out, man. I don't know. I want to see how that goes. I want to see if American citizens in the military are willing to
You go against their
take
own
on
people?
the same tone and tenor of Trump. Because they're
Yes.
talking about, how they talk about it
because
being
I
war.
play COD, and I would say yes.
Which is because I play COD.
I play COD. Yes, they will. I no.
I mean, listen, it happened with Germany. I mean, if they could start exterminating their own people, I'm
Yeah.
sure we could do it too.
Yeah. I have no faith in that group.
Yeah. I mean, and there was a civil war. So, I mean, people don't care if you're a citizen of your country. They just
If you, that's the
disagree.
whole thing. You get the rhetoric of othering people. You can other
Yeah.
people enough where they don't feel like they're wrong for
Yeah, you're right.
attacking them. It's like people,
Yeah.
you other people enough. They
Yeah. Back to the thing we talking about with the black people, because I've been watching. I don't know if you've heard of this guy. I know you heard Auburn preach, but there's this guy called Stevie Knight or something. He has a show or channel called Nightfall, and he debated Auburn recently, and he's been swaying conservative. I don't know over what time period because I'm not a subscriber. I just recently discovered him a little bit, kind of manosphere adjacent, but he's starting to slip more into politics. It's starting to suck him in. He's falling radicalization. So he's sliding into your radicalization chamber. He decided to go against Abba, and it as he went on because people were making fun of Charlie Kirk. That was his big hang up, made him very bothered. I'm saying bothered. But
Who
towards
was
the end,
Abba
like,
bothered or the guy?
No,
who
Abba,
was,
Abba, he was kind of indifferent.
Yeah,
Abba was indifferent, but he's like, the guy is like, all these people made it. He's like, they're evil. They're evil. They deserve to be decapitated or whatever. I'm like, wait a minute. They said he got killed because he said stuff people didn't like. And now you're saying people should get killed for saying stuff you didn't like. Like, you don't see? You don't
they don't see
this?
it because theirs is righteous and the other one is not. So I know you believe in your people. Because I know you believe that. I don't believe that. Okay. These people are unhinged. I be on Call of Duty with them. They unhinged.
I want to see. I'm curious because
you see what military people do to their own people in the
That's
military.
True. That's true.
Like the violence, the
Yes.
SA, the lack of accountability.
That's fair.
Mean, you talking about this? I don't know.
It's tough. It's tough. The way people segment and compartmentalize things, and have narrative like set up. I don't know. The gender thing may not be the same as the nationalism thing. Like whatever. I don't know. That's why I want to see it because the only way for me to know for sure but behind all the patriotism and belief in people and citizenship will be
Now,
when
I
it's put to the
believe,
test.
yeah, I believe people in special forces probably wouldn't because they feel like they have a higher code. Like they are really
Mhm.
like special. I don't think anybody in special forces would, but them regular folks,
Yeah,
I feel like they would.
yeah.
I feel like that's kind of the line. I think special forces really take it serious. Everybody else, nah.
And see,
I
my
think
thing,
they'll just do it.
I don't think all of the military is conservative. That's the other thing. There's a lot of black and brown people in there too. So I just don't know. And there's a lot. I just can't. I don't know. I can't call. I gotta see it. And by then it'll be kind of too late. I'm in them trying. Yeah, he was a dude. He said stuff. He was killed. Should he have been killed? Not for just saying stuff. I don't think he said anything to rise to the level of killing him. But what I've heard ever since then, when everybody keeps talking about these people are evil, you can't talk to these people, talking about like liberals and Democrats, like the vitriol I've seen in response to the mockery, like calls for war. Well, then that makes me rethink my position. Because if you think these people are your enemy, sworn enemy of war, well then why couldn't you mock somebody who was killed? It's weird. It's a weird situation. It's interesting though. This is like, even though Charlie Kirk used to kind of make fun of George Floyd, even a few days before he died, he used him as an example. He's the white person as George Floyd.
Yeah,
Like,
the radicalization, but that's how it's swinging. It's like you're either a centrist or radical now. This
yeah,
whole
it's
left
crazy.
right thing's about to be over. All these classic political parties we've seen, that's a wrap. We about to be Gotham City in this bitch. I keep telling you, it's crazy. It's about to be crazy.
Man,
It's getting crazy.
when I was in special forces, we were told to train the public to fight against the tyrannical U.S. government. If it ever came
Yeah,
to that.
that's
Yeah.
why I can see special forces
hope.
like that. To me, that's
Yeah.
my delineation. I think special
Yeah.
forces people would not do that, but I think them regular people who just like need a check because they're so broke, so they join the
Yeah.
military.
Yeah.
You got a
And I
lot
can
of
see it.
those.
A lot of those come from poor places and rural
Yeah.
places. I can see that with them, but like when it comes like to the black, I just can't. I don't know. I just can't see like a bunch of black dudes, and I could also see them deploying race because they're not
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah.
They're not
I don't
gonna
think
send a
they
bunch
would
of
try to deploy you where you like
Yeah.
from.
right. So I don't think they would send a troop that was like 75% black to the middle of Chicago to the hood to
No, they might. I feel like the brainwashing is pretty strong.
Hey,
The
you got
break them
no
down,
faith.
build them up. I don't.
got
Why
you.
would
I got you. I hear you. I just have like
People
family
don't
members
take-
and stuff, and they came out still black. They didn't come out red, white, and blue. They came out pretty
millennials
black.
on down? We're wild cards, man.
That's fair. I'm not a generational adept person.
Yeah,
So after you go below like 25, I don't know.
yeah. A boomer absolutely would not turn on the American public.
Yeah.
Gen X, more than likely would not. Millennials, that's where you start to get to the 50-50.
Little
Toss
sketch.
up. Toss up.
Little sketch.
Yeah. So that's why I said my people. Like I know my people. I know my generation of people. I'm not buying it. So it really just depends on the makeup.
Yeah, I'm with you. I do want to pull up this video in a second. Hold on, let me make this note. Because I saw this. Me, you, and y'all were talking about belief. And this came up and it kind of struck a chord with me. This lady here. I'm gonna play it and pause it. I promise you, this thing is like 11 minutes, and
She don't
it
even
just
look
felt
real.
so relevant. She don't look real to you?
No. That's a compliment though.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
I'm just trying to look. I'm just giving her a good look. There is something about the environment. I think because things look so staged, everything's so pristine. Everything's like that with AI photographs. So it's going to be weird in the future too, because AI photos are almost perfect now.
Yep.
Videos are still, they're coming around though.
But I don't remember. I didn't watch it. I just listened to the small piece I heard. So I got to see how it looked when she talking. But just the screenshot I saw, she didn't look real.
Okay, I got you. But I wanted to play this, and I'm going to talk to you about it because I feel like this applies to it says beliefs about work, but it can be beliefs about anything. So you can plug in anything. Like we're talking about beliefs in country, patriotism. We can talk about anything, and you can plug it in and replace it with work. And I like it because it's so universal like that. but I wanted to play a little bit of this, and
You know, I was having dinner with friends last week,
I like that little name part. That's clean.
and somehow we got into this deep conversation about work. Not complaining about our jobs, we do enough of that, but really talking about why we work. And I realized
Oh,
something
my
fascinating.
bad. Hold on. I might get disconnected. I see why I'm lagging. I did not plug in my Ethernet port. Give me a sec.
Oh, I can't even tell you lagging.
If I disappear for a sec, I'll be
I
back.
was gonna say I ain't getting no kind of lag or anything
Cool.
on this
was on-
side at least.
I was on pure Wi-Fi. Pure magic. Until I get my little notification that I'm ported up. Boom. All right, let me start that over just for my own comfort.
You know, I was having dinner with friends last week, and somehow we got into this deep conversation about work. Not complaining about our jobs, we do enough of that, but really talking about why we work. And I realized something fascinating. We all had completely different relationships with the concept of work itself. One friend said, "Look, work is just something I have to do to pay the bills. I save my real energy for my family and hobbies." Another jumped in and said, "Are you kidding? Work is where I feel most alive. It's how I contribute something meaningful to the world." And then there was the third perspective. "I need work to give my life structure and purpose. Without it, I'd be lost."
Now, I did like that first. I'll pause it there. Because I don't think a lot of people think about that. Like, even with just work, even just keeping it straight with what she said, even with work, I don't think people notice that people come for different things. I know a lot of people.
Yeah, most people
When I
assume
sta-
that everybody shares their sentiment about most things. I think.
Yes. Very like I don't even know if there's a word for it. There's a self-centeredness.
Mhm.
Like the projection. I project my values on everybody. People that I think are like me must feel like I do about these things.
Right.
And there's a shock when they don't. It's a real visceral
they're
shock.
heavy on the people like me. Like when they
Yeah.
project, like, oh, if you're black, we think the
Yeah.
same, or
Yep.
you're a woman, we think the same. Right? Yeah.
Very monolithic, which is weird because everybody will tell you we're not a monolith. Whatever group they identify with, we're not a monolith. But the moment you deviate, even when I talk about Abba and the dude Stevie, everybody's calling him like coon, sellout, bootlicker. I wouldn't even use those terms for him simply because he was a fan of Charlie Kirk. I don't like using those terms anyway, but people feel that way. But it's like just because he deviates from what he believes or we believe or the rest of us believe doesn't make them a sellout. Some people honestly believe or they honestly just believe a different way.
Right.
I don't believe that's
or
not
they may have been
out.
big on like freedom of speech and all that kind of stuff. So that's probably why they like them.
Yeah, so I'm like, I hate when people just start name calling simply because you think differently than they do or believe something differently. That's for me, that's too far.
I also think it's like very normal as far as the job thing to like hate your job.
Yeah.
Like I think people just think they have to hate their job. Like you know what I mean? Like it's sometimes it's like you probably like it. You probably just hate certain things about it. But people go in like, oh, I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
People had it that whole,
There's
but
that
you
culture.
ain't going nowhere. So yeah, it's like a culture of just hating work.
Yeah, because currently it's kind of similar with men. Like there's good like dunking on men season going on. Like dunking on your job is kind of a thing.
It's like a thing.
Some people got fired recently for that too. So
Yeah, like I just wish they'll get the hell on. Like I'm that type of person.
Yeah.
Like, let me be a CNO somewhere. Get the hell on. Well, that's how my CNO is now. He be like, yeah, I don't want to be here. Go. Ain't nobody tell you. We don't want to hear about it. We don't care.
Yeah.
Like come to work.
Yeah.
Like act like you want to be here or just be professional. Like if you can't even, he gave us the what was the speech? Act like you want to be here. If that's too much for you, get the hell on. We don't need you. I was like,
the young thug.
You don't want to be here.
Whoop the dude.
Right, whoop the dude. Like I think it was, and then who was the two black people? It was back in the day. I can't remember their names. Is the woman and the man? What's her name? She passed recently. You know, when you come home, you give me one way, and at work, you give them a certain performance, like fake it, kind of like I want you to fake it. What's her name? Oh my god, I can't remember.
Oh man,
you know what I'm talking about?
Nikki Giovanni.
Yeah, Nikki Giovanni. Yeah,
Yeah.
He gave us that speech at work.
Oh man,
I better
you
come
had a
here and
brother
act like you want to be here.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah. So yeah, but I find purpose in my work and like satisfaction in my work. I don't just do it for money. I don't care enough.
That's that's
I
dope.
don't
So
care enough about money to do anything for money.
I'm with that. I kind of share that sentiment. But you
Yeah.
also said you don't even miss like the aspect of your time being your own. So to this point, what is your belief about work? What do you get out of it that makes it so compelling for you?
It was probably the two she said. Well, not the structure. I don't really need structure. I'm
Mhm.
okay with structure. I just don't I don't create it in my own personal spaces. But I'm cool
Uh-huh.
with structure. So I like the structure of work and it's my way to contribute to the world. So
Okay.
yeah.
3 smart, successful people, 3 completely different beliefs about what work actually is to them. And it got me thinking, what if our relationship with work has less to do with our actual jobs and more to do with the stories we tell ourselves about work in general? So I want to have a conversation with you today, not about finding your dream job or climbing the corporate ladder, but about something more fundamental. What do you actually believe work is supposed to be about? Because I think that belief, more than your title, your salary, or even your role, shapes your entire professional experience. Hi, I'm Jenny Clark, a conscious leadership expert who spent 2 decades in executive recruiting and talent management, having worked with giants like Google and Spencer Stewart. I discovered that the secret to
Oh, she's talking on her thing. So what do you, was that her or her music or your music?
That was her. Her music on her little
Yeah, I ain't like that.
the difference. It's
Oh, it was
very
like
like
some generic disco music.
yeah, it's like very LinkedIn friendly.
Okay. Yeah, okay. But I like how what she's talking about could apply to anything, like
Hmm.
relationships,
Oh
family.
yeah,
Like
the
you,
stories
like
we
when you
tell
talk about
ourselves.
what do you say about being a mom? I'd hate for that to be my identity. Is I'm a mom. Like, but
She
that's
was a mom,
but what does being a mom mean to you? You know what I'm
right?
saying? Like it
Right.
that could be like that's my contribution to the world.
Yeah.
Man, truth. Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Hello.
All right, all right.
Yeah, it is an important contribution to the world, but it's not the only one.
I'll reach out to you on either email because I know your email be working. But I know last time you said you want to holler at me, man. You ain't respond back when I hit you on IG, so I'll hit you up on IG, and if not, I'll hit the email. Good to see you, True.
Yeah.
So, what would you say, like, or the identities or roles? What would you say are the things that you do value more than anything?
For what I did, which ones? I
Like you
think they
said,
have
like you
different.
didn't want. You
Uh-huh.
said like forget mom. Mom
Yeah.
ended. You wouldn't want to
Yeah.
hinge your identity on mom or wife. Like, what would you want to hinge your identity on?
Yeah, I think for me, because of the bigger picture kind of viewpoint,
Mhm.
worldview, I think it's like, how did I contribute to people I didn't have to contribute to?
Okay.
Like, I have a responsibility to my family and like the people who are to my village, and I have a good village. I,
Yeah.
I contribute to my village too, but I think it's like bigger than that. So like
Gotcha.
it's like the bare minimum to be like a good family member
Yeah. To
to
love those that
me.
love you is easy.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's not hard. Like,
Yeah.
you should care about those people and contribute to their life and help them and they help you.
Gotcha.
Like, I feel like that's just kind of like the way it should be.
Yeah.
That's not that's not
That's fair.
pushing yourself,
That's fair.
spiritually. Yeah. It's
Okay.
caring about people you don't like or you don't actually like care about. Like, if you just like chilling in your house and you're just like not thinking about those people, but then
Hmm.
you like put on your, cross and you go and help those people anyway. I feel like
Okay.
that's, yeah.
So you kind of give yourself like a good Samaritan quotient. Like that's kind of what
Yeah.
you want to show up for others that aren't necessarily in your sphere. Okay. I like it.
Or that don't benefit me to show up for them. Like, it doesn't benefit me to
Yeah.
show up for
No
them.
benefit. It's just you outpouring.
Yeah. I
There's
think
no
that's to me.
yeah. That's fair. Where there's not no exchange. It's just pure.
Yeah. You got to get past exchange. Like,
Yeah.
have exchange. Like, have relationships that are like, you can do that. Like, have
Yeah.
things that feed you and feed the other person. Like that's you have to have that. But then after you have that and you got that established, you should start to pour out beyond that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's facts.
Transformative leadership lies in the 5 dimensions. Join me on this channel, genuinely and boosting secret for you. Do you want the inside scoop on leadership? It's basically your personal career coach. Oh, and if you're loving this content, fist bump. I noticed that most people
There
on
we
any
go.
future videos.
I'm gonna tell you though, what she just did, it was smooth. I didn't even notice when she slid into her LinkedIn.
Right. That's
Like
what I was
I
like.
was
It's
listening to
definitely
her.
going LinkedIn. Like, hit me up
Yeah,
if you want consultation. Like,
yeah.
it definitely gave that.
The music took my attention. I was like, "What's this music?" But it took me away from her speech. But her speech just slid into the LinkedIn pitch. So that was like, "Oh snap! I didn't
She's
even notice."
smooth. That's a
She's smooth.
professional right there.
She's a little smooth. I like it. I like it.
She's smooth.
Over my decades in business, I noticed that most people seem to fall into one of at least 3 camps when it comes to their core beliefs about work. Now, there are probably more variations than this, but these 3 really stand out to me. There's what I call the work is necessary evil camp. These are the people who could see work as something they endure to fund their real life. They're counting down to Friday, living for vacation days, and their ultimate goal is retirement. And you know
Yep.
what? There's nothing wrong with this perspective. Some of the happiest people I know have very clear boundaries between their work identity and their personal identity. I remember working with someone who was incredibly competent at her job.
Man, listen, real quick before she keep going. I know so many people like that. That's when I discovered, I want to say around 25, that there's a group of people that want to be friends with everybody at work. And then there's some people that just want to clock in, clock out. They do not want to be friends. They
They
do
keep it
not
very
want to
like
be social.
right.
Yeah.
They don't want to
Don't
talk
want
in
to
the
get
nurse
drinks after
station.
work.
Right.
Don't want to go get lunch together. Like, I'm like, what? And I was in between. I was a tweener.
Yeah, I'm
It's
in
like
the
I was,
between. I'm
yeah,
cool with one. Like, I'm cool. Let's just be work friends. We ain't never got to see
yeah,
each other outside of work.
yeah,
Let's just chit chat when we here. Then never
yeah,
see each other outside of work. I'm also cool
yeah,
with that.
yeah. Yeah, I like to be mildly social. I don't want to feel obligated to go hang out and get drinks after work. Like my time is my time. That's why I told you I was projecting about your time thing. I'm like, my time is my. I really don't want to ever feel pressure to go hang out. Like hanging out should always be a fun, like willful thing. Like I want to do that. If I don't want to do that, I don't want to feel pressure. Like it's gonna make it weird at work.
Yeah, that's
Like,
why I think it should be like I like for work to be pleasant. I want people to
yeah,
be welcome. So I always am chit chatty at work. I'm very friendly at work, but it never turns into let's go out for drinks. I don't force it beyond work, and it's okay if it always just stays. We best friends at work. We work friends. We work
yeah.
besties, but we never see each other outside of work. That's also I think that space should be okay too.
Ooh,
That'll help a
I'm
lot of that.
now I'm being nosy.
Mhm.
Now you fresh back.
Mhm.
What's it like now? They invite you out for drinks. They invited you out for drinks. Yet?
No, a lot of the people I work with on day shift one are older because most day shift people are older. I'm like the new hires. I'm like probably the youngest person there on day shift, but I'm experienced, so I got my foot in on day shift, But
okay.
so I'm pretty young, but I'm just I really don't open that up. Like we should hang out. Like I don't even suggest outside things.
But they don't ever come up to you like, "Oh, you're so cool, like you should." Nothing.
No.
Okay.
Like I've only ever received invitations from people I wanted to receive invitations with. I think I
Got you.
just know to control like conversation.
Okay. Got you. You keep a professional distance that people know not to. They're not
It's weird because I'm real chill. Like I'm just like this at work.
Yeah.
I just be talking. I just be talking about crazy stuff. I just don't suggest I don't talk about what I'm gonna be doing outside of work.
You
I
don't
don't
bring the
talk
outside
about
in.
we're going out to
cue.
restaurants and we're going here. I'm not talking about where I'm
sense.
going. So I think people just kind of catch the hint that like we're just yapping to burn time at work.
Gotcha.
But then typically through that yapping, I find people that I truly would want to know outside of work, but I still don't force it. I just
gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. No girls club, everybody's old. Now you old.
Yeah, I love it. They don't do nothing but go to church.
Dang. They real old.
They old, yo, yeah, they old. Like
Jesus
old.
Christ. Yeah, if all they do is go to church, they done past 50.
Oh yeah. But yeah, they are. Most of them are past 50.
Yeah, that's when you done had all your fun. You done gave your life to Christ for it. Yeah. Woo. Man.
So yeah, we in different phases of life.
So now, even though you're like the whole working mom thing now, there's still a temperament thing that comes with age. When are you going to slide into the old lady that constantly goes to church? Do you think you'll ever be that
never.
person? Okay.
No.
Okay.
Never.
You ain't gonna turn to one of them.
I haven't even slid into PTA mom or anything. I thought I might slide into PTA mom. But I did. I did not slide into
40. I'm gonna give you till 40.
Yeah, maybe that's a 40 and up thing, and I just thought it was like a mom thing, but maybe it might be a 40 and up mom thing.
I think it's typically 35 and up. I just think you're a little delayed.
I'm delayed. Don't.
Yeah, you're
I'm
a little
slow.
delayed in the PTA mom.
I really haven't. I've picked my mom archetype. I don't think it's gonna be PTA mom. I didn't know what mom archetype I was gonna pick, but I don't think it's PTA mom. I be cussing and stuff.
Just gonna stop at 50. I'm trying to tell you, man.
It's gotten worse. I've started to cuss my oldest out with real cuss words. She about to be grown. No, it's on purpose. It's a coming of age thing. Yeah,
you putting her through the fire so she come out refined. Okay.
Because you about to be grown, so I'm not gonna whoop you. I mean, I really don't whoop my kids anyway, but I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna whoop you. But you gotta know when you talking crazy to people because you about to be grown. So, if you talk to me crazy, okay. You send me a text message with 5 question marks and 2 exclamation marks.
Oh, we fighting.
Okay, look.
So
I have that was like 5 question marks, 2 exclamation.
You testing me?
Who you talking to? Right.
She's wrong for that.
Who you talking to? I'm just saying, like, okay. So yeah. So no, I'm not sliding. I don't think I'm sliding into PTA mom. We're
gonna see, man. We're gonna see once that perimenopause hit or whatever real menopause. One of them.
He said real menopause.
One of
them. Inside menopause.
It's something
instead of around it. Right.
Partial pause, dog pause. I don't know.
They call it cougar puberty.
Cougar puberty. I like
cougarty.
I've never heard that one. Cougarty. Okay. I like it.
So maybe
I've never heard that one, but I like it.
I think I'm gonna start taking vacations and traveling. Honestly, I think that's.
You think that's gonna be you?
Yeah.
Vacay and travel.
Yep.
See, I knew you wanted the Destiny swap with a basic bitch. I knew it.
I keep telling y'all, like, I found a place having day parties. I was like, yeah, give me about 3 more years.
Be 52, taking $1,000 photo with Chris Brown.
Yes. I'm sliding. Don't you see the slide? It's already happening. Yo, you don't see the slide? Don't you see it? You can see it, can't you?
Nope.
I just went to like 2 K-pop concerts. Like I just went to 2 concerts within like 2 months.
That was a phase.
It's a slide into it. I didn't do it previously, so it's a new thing. So
yeah, but that can also be a phase where something enters.
I'm about to be like that 50-year-old lady who was running the Kai fan thing.
Oh my god! Oh yeah,
who organized the chants, the banners.
Okay,
that's gonna be me.
Okay, I'm with it.
Yeah,
I respect it.
So.
Okay. Bri slide.
Slide.
That's the worst. Okay,
yes.
I'm with it.
But would literally say, I leave my work at work. When I clock out, I don't think about this place until I clock back in.
I feel like it's a lie.
She wasn't disengaged or lazy.
What part? What she said?
That you don't think about it until you clock back in.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Really?
I think Canada might be like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
that's true. Okay, I can see it in that way.
Yeah.
Because when they say think about it, I'm like, you don't talk about it, nothing. Like, okay, I don't think that's what I think they just mean like it's not worrying you when you leave. Because I don't worry about it.
I think like you're aware that you have to be there again. You're aware of what you might have to do and you might prepare for it, but it's not like I'm constantly thinking about it. It's just a task that it's a pending task. It's not like I know some people. When I was thinking about work, I thought about it a lot. Like what I would
Yeah.
need to do, I would check my emails or stuff off the clock.
Oh,
or
really?
stuff
Like
that.
that task bringing that? Oh, I do not do
bringing
that.
the work.
I
home.
do think about my work because I love my work, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about no.
Yeah. And it's like if I had your job, I might like if I knew like okay I was off, but the person I was with was going into labor that day. I might call in to see how things were going, how they progressed. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I think that's everybody wouldn't do that.
Okay, yeah. I just asked when I get back
to get an update. Yeah. And see, I'd call in like, hey girl, what the Tamara going to labor yet?
Oh yeah,
so I was thinking about her.
I do. Sometimes I do think about it, but I just be like, I'll ask when I get back.
Yeah. I'm who she's talking about. I couldn't do that. I can't fully separate the job.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. It used to be cool though. I mean, I cared more, but I cared more in a place where care wasn't rewarded.
No,
and that's a problem too. You got to know the culture of where you're at. Like I think that's like the thing about beliefs. Like if you have a belief that is not in line with the culture, then there's going to be a conflict there. So I was coming out of pocket to buy supplies because my people, like my office, they would cheat. They didn't like we had to requisition pens. Like, come on, it's an office, bro. Like, why I gotta why are you arguing with me?
I do stuff like that too, though.
Yeah.
Because once again, I just do the most.
Yeah, you did say that.
I can't help it. It's just like I'm a decorator. I'm gonna get me a nice pen, bring some aromatherapy to work. Yeah. I'm decorating for Christmas just because I gotta be in that bitch. Like it's gonna be cute up in here because I gotta sit up in here for 12 hours. Y'all got me fucked up.
No, I'm with you, but I would also bring stuff for other people too. You know what I'm saying? I'm a facilitator. So like I'd be because they were so cheap on pens. Like because we got to beg for pens I honestly had to debate with the director of public housing. I had to justify why we needed more pens. And at that point, I just went to Office Max or wherever I went. It was one of them office stores. And I just bought a bunch of them and passed them out. Yeah. I'm like, this is embarrassing. Like, I'd rather take my own money because I'm not. Why am I talking to the director of public housing? Why do we need more pens? Why do you think we need pens, bro?
But that's like the people who just be like, oh, you got to do this. Insert random certification. You should do it at work so you could get paid. I'd be like, girl, I'm gonna do that shit at home. Like I'm one of those people. Like I'm just gonna do it because I'm also like not trying to just power through stuff.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I really need to know this stuff to be like the best nurse I can be.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't want to power through it at work.
Yeah.
Just to get it done and like make sure I get paid. Like I'll just do it at home where I take my time and like really learn the stuff. Yeah. So now it makes more sense. Like what she's talking about, what you're saying, like why people always be like. They be on me about it. It's so annoying. Like, you don't want to do it at work. You don't want to. Girl, I'm not coming here on my day off to do this shit.
Right.
But you don't get paid. Then I just won't get paid.
Yeah.
I don't know. So it's kind of like an in between.
Yeah. You got a little tweener to you. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm a tweener.
Until I clocked back in. She wasn't disengaged or lazy. She was just crystal clear that her work was a transaction. Her time and skills earned her money to support what she really cared about. Then there's the work as expression camp. These are the folks who see work as a canvas for their talents, their creativity, their contribution to society.
Yeah,
they often blur the.
This is my contribution to the world. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Now to your portion of the nursing. How close do you get to the actual, like, what is your role in the deliverance of babies? Like, you're not a catcher, right?
If I have to be, but typically no. I try not to be.
But you could be, like, sometimes you
I could be. Okay. Yeah, I could be, but I try not to be. Yeah, we don't do that. I rarely do because I'm that girl. I'm not about to catch a baby. Because you're not gonna catch me slipping. Like I'm never gonna be surprised. I'm not that kind of nurse. Like, girl,
okay.
If you say you feel like a baby right there, I'm checking.
Okay.
If you seem like you in pain, even though it don't make sense for you to be in pain, I'm gonna check.
Okay.
So I'm rarely surprised because I pay attention to my patients. And it's the way my brain, I have high pattern recognition because I might be slightly autistic. So like I know the pattern of labor. So it doesn't matter if it makes sense. If the pattern fits, I just assume that we're going that way.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah, that makes sense. I like it.
Lines between work and identity because to them, work is an expression of who they are. I once had a conversation with a software engineer who told me, when I write elegant code that solves a real problem, I feel like I'm adding something beautiful to the world. It's not just a job, it's how I use my gifts. For people in this camp, work isn't separate from their purpose. It is their purpose, or at least a major vehicle for it. And then there's what I think of as the work as anchor camp. These people see work as providing structure, meaning, and identity in their lives. Without work, they feel unmoored. They're often the ones who struggle with retirement or extended time off because work gives them a sense of who they are and where they fit in the world.
I know them people
I think
too.
about
That
my
ain't
father
me.
who worked in corrections for
It ain't me. I'm definitely not that.
I know people like that though.
Me too. My grandma was like that. She retired
Yeah.
and went back like so quick.
Yep. My mom was a little like that. She retired from the state. She was always a union advocate, and now she's in like 2 retiree chapters, and like her old regular chapters too. So she's like doing, instead of doing 1 union thing, she's like in 3 of them. I'm like, dang, you retired and like did more.
I never even really think about retiring either.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy because I'll just quit. I don't give a fuck. Like I really don't. I don't think I can work nowhere long enough to even. I don't know. Like I really just think I never thought about that because I'm gonna quit every 2 years to make sure I get them coins too. Like I'm not gonna stay nowhere for 30 years. I'm not quitting every 2 years now, but like earlier in my career, I just knew I was gonna keep quitting, so I get that raise.
What up, Anay? Good to see you. Good to
stranger. Yeah, so I definitely was a hop arounder. So now that I'm getting older, like even with this job I just started, I'm not gonna be here for 30 years, girl. Got me fucked up.
So how would you? Okay, so thinking about when you're done, like would you? I feel like you, because you're not a person like that. She's with the structure and belonging. You wouldn't attach your like I have to work or I have to. So when would your end of work life end for you?
I think I could work until I just can't anymore because I just really
So, like,
I wouldn't work a job that didn't feel like an expression or part of my purpose anyway. So then there's also no rush to like be done with it. Yeah. Because the people who work, the people who do it because for identity, like can't retire. The people who, hate it, they only think about retirement. I'm not either one of those. So it's like an expression or a part of like, you know what I mean? Like it's how I express and contribute to the world. So then I'm not in a rush to not be doing it anymore.
No,
I'll always do it in some capacity. When I can't work bedside, I'll probably do something else like teach.
Okay.
Oh, we doing cash apps. That's cute. Here you go. I won't give Rashawn my cash app because he's a scammer, but you guys.
I know. I promise you. I got caught scamming.
Thank you. That's very sweet. You don't have to, but that's very sweet. I was employed now, y'all. So go ahead.
She's dancing for money.
Right. So yeah, I never really think about retirement. It was weird when she said it. It was kind of jarring because I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that concept. People be trying to retire. When
would you want to? Like, do you have an age where you think you want to be done, or is it going to be more of a feel thing? Because you're very intuitive. You're like when you feel it, you'll know.
Yeah. I'll pivot. I'm a pivoter. I don't need to be done with it. Like I'll teach.
Like you can go on to teach, but it's gonna be more of a feel thing. You'll feel it when it's time for you to hang it up.
Yeah.
Hang up the teacher.
Or I'll just quit and find something else. Yeah.
But even if it ain't retirement though, I'm just saying like you could. I know some people like I don't ever want like they have a number in their head. Like I never want to work past a certain. You don't have that either, huh?
No. And I also don't like feel like I want to like stay somewhere long enough to even start talking about retirement, like I'm not staying nowhere 20 years, girl. Y'all got me y'all. That is cute. That is funny. That's a scam.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's a scam. So I don't see myself staying nowhere long enough to even be for real tired. I mean, I have retirement funds, like I do 401k. Like I'm gonna pay off my debt. I have a plan, but it's not stay at a job for 30 years and retire. So yeah, I can't relate. Now, what do you want with the job? It's my career. I would say a job is probably misrepresenting it, but yeah,
That's fair.
It's a career. I'm nursing. I nurse.
Yeah.
I love it. I didn't love it when my youngest was very small,
Mm-hmm.
the clash, but I've always
Yeah.
loved the nursing, labor and delivery.
And my bad. I did miss most of that. My headphones did that thing where they cut out.
Oh
I
no,
don't
it's
know
okay.
why they do that. But let me
Yeah.
ask you that, like with the babies and everything, because they've known you as a Sam for a while. How have they adjusted? Has there been any like kid resentment, like
No.
mommy's gone or it's because like the schedule? You only gone like 3 days.
Yeah, it's
It's
only
been, like-
3 days. I mean, I talked to them about it before I went back.
Yeah.
We came to an agreement as a family, so they knew why I was going back.
what's
They
up.
agreed with the idea of me going back. They knew
Oh,
that
that's
it
so
would
sweet.
cut into some time. We came up with some, yeses and nos. No night shift. No this, no 3 in a row if I can help
That's
it.
so dope.
Yeah, so we kind of came up with some things to kind of cut back on that. And then my husband is, oh, thank you.
Bye.
And then my
Love
husband
you
is
too.
like
Bye.
more available now. And so he steps in, and I think they like the dynamic of having him, step in more in ways he wouldn't have had to before. So
Yeah.
I think it's
Okay.
cool.
Nah, that's dope. Like I promise you, that's a very intentional. Everybody uses the word intentional now so much, but that's what intention looks like. I like the way that played out. That's dope.
Yeah. But I'm meaner now, so everybody getting cussed out a little bit more. It's definitely happening.
No.
The rage, man, it's crazy. I don't know if it's because I'm getting old or what. You talked about it a little bit when you reached 40. Did you talk about it? Like,
No, but I'm not a rager though. Yeah, I'm not a rager. And
Did
when
you
you first
have a
brought that
raging
point up,
point in life though?
it was earlier. It was earlier.
Earlier in life. Okay.
Closer to 30 to
Okay.
35. That was my
Okay.
dark. It was very dark. It was very
Yeah.
bleak. It was very bad.
Rage is crazy.
It was bad. But it was like you talked about with Inya. It was where the awareness met I can't remember the other words you used, but when I was aware of all the things, and the other word you said it perfectly. I wish I could remember it. But the nihilism, where the nihilism comes in, was like I was aware of everything, but I couldn't do anything about it, and that just led to I was like, you know what? I don't care. Like there's nothing
Oh
to
my
care
God.
about. Like what's the point of all?
Bro, like usually literally like my therapist is like, something's missing, something's it's her voice. She don't talk like that, but that's how it feels when she's like really
See, now you know why I make those voices.
right. She like smells it and she's like, I'm really gonna dig in here. And I'm like, let's just don't do that. She's not trying to talk about it,
Yeah.
Something is just not adding up. It's just not adding up.
But that's fair though, man.
You're like, I fucking don't care, I just don't care. We talking about vanity, yeah.
Vanity,
I literally
vanity.
like
What up?
spent the last 5 minutes of one of my therapy sessions just yelling about all the shit I don't care about. And she was like, okay, so I'm gonna see you in 3 days.
Hey, 3 days.
Yeah.
We're gonna have an emergency session.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I got a lot of assessments too after that just to make sure I didn't have personality disorder. So
That's hilarious.
I passed
You
though. I
You
passed.
passed.
I
Congratulations.
passed. I don't have personality disorder.
Congratulations. That was close. That was a close call.
Close.
I
You'd be like,
bet you passed by like 3 points.
right. Everybody.
It was like one question.
Teetering.
I like it.
So yeah, no, but so the rage is new. It's not new. I had it in my early 20s too. It was just different,
Okay.
And so it's back and it's better than ever.
No.
Yeah, it's blacker.
But that's okay. So if you love your profession, okay, then I don't want to dive too far.
It's not a profession.
So just the fact that you have to work, like what is it?
It's not about work at all. It's about being
Okay.
a woman. It's about having labia and vagina. It's so annoying.
Oh God.
It's so annoying. Like It's weird. Like that's why I got the
Yeah.
personality disorder test. But it's just like I don't I've tried to explain this. I'm a girl, like a woman, like I dress
Yeah.
myself as one. I get really into
Yeah.
pink and I love girly fashion. So I'm definitely a woman, but I don't actually I don't, navigate the
Yeah.
world through
I
the
got you.
lens of womanhood at all
Yeah, that
times.
thing.
So anytime I'm hit with because you're a woman, because you're a woman, because you're a woman, it enrages me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really the job.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. I think the job is a healthy space of womanhood that I have. I think that's why I need it.
Okay.
Yeah. If it makes any sense.
It makes sense, and it begs more questions. But I'm gonna move on.
Decades. Even after he retired, he continued volunteering in related fields because work wasn't just what he did, it was how he understood his role in society, his contribution, his daily rhythm. Now, here's what's interesting to me. I don't think any of these perspectives is right or wrong,
Right.
but I do think most of us have never consciously examined which camp we're in or why. And here's the kicker: your belief about what work is supposed to be dramatically impacts how you experience your actual work. If you believe work should be fulfilling and purposeful, but you're in a job that feels like drudgery, you're going to be miserable. If you believe work is just a paycheck, but you're in an environment that expects passion and emotional investment, you're going to feel pressured and inauthentic. The mismatch between your belief and your reality creates suffering.
Cognitive dissonance,
The
and I love
Lulu
when she said that.
lemonade.
I loved that so much when she brought that in because it's the truth. And I wanted to like say that I feel like this is one of the things that a lot of people struggle with. And again, not just for work,
Right.
like relationship, like mother, being a mom, being a wife, being a husband, being a man. Like there are these things we say, like, what do we get out of it? Like they say, work as necessary, as a necessary evil. Like
Right.
it's like I'll use me, like masculinity. What does it mean to me? Like for work, she said necessary, like as transactional,
Yeah.
as an
Right.
expression of identity and creativity, or as an anchor, structure of being. And I would say those same things apply to even like gender. Like what does manhood mean
Okay.
to me?
Well,
Is
let's
it
go
like
through it. What is it? Which
yeah,
one do you feel like? Is it transactional? Is it expression? Or is it more like an anchor?
it's definitely not the expression. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
manhood is expressive for me. And that may
Okay.
be because of external messaging I've received as to you're not man enough or you're not a manly man or those type of things from when I was a boy, little boy. So I was too soft. So that tenderness and stuff. Like I even just like caught a bee and took it outside the other day. Like cause a bee got it. Instead of killing it or something,
Couldn't
took
be
it out,
me.
catch and release. You know what I'm saying? But that that tenderness, that expression of tenderness is never going to be
Yeah.
seen as an expression of masculinity.
Not
The
really.
way we see it. I mean, because
Okay. Because
hegemonic
I was like,
masculinity or
Ken
patient,
never kills bugs unless it's a roach. He will catch everything and let it
but
outside.
that's like not just being able to kill anything. That's what you're supposed to just kill bugs. But being a catch and releaser, that's kind of caring. It's a little too whatever. So for me,
Okay.
expressive masculinity was never my thing. So it'd have to be the necessary evil. Like I'm a man
Okay.
because I am. Like I was born with a penis, so I'm a dude. So
Okay.
it's there's the
It's
transaction of manhood,
transactional.
but then I
Okay.
also have the anchor. There's a structure. Like I guess you would call it the patriarchy.
So
There's
that's the identity one. You find your identity is anchoring.
no, not the identity. Like no,
The
the
anchor
the
is with the
structure.
identity. The structure and identity are together.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are in her thing.
No, they're not. There's three different ones. There's the
Yeah. It's the
necessary evil,
expression.
transactional.
Right.
Then
It's
expression is number two.
right.
That's the identity, creativity. This is my contribution
Well,
to the
she
world.
said expression and purpose, but then with the anchoring, she said, remember, she was like the with the anchor, that's how they bring the structure to their life. And that's why a lot of times they can't retire because it's like their whole identity is their work.
Right, but you're right. That is what
Oh,
she
okay.
said.
That's what I
But
was
those are
saying.
two different.
Yeah,
Those are two
I
different
see what you mean.
modes.
Right.
Like yeah, the second one, the anchor is I am my job,
Yeah.
and
Then that becomes their identity, their job.
right. But the one before that is
Expression.
I'm myself, but I express myself through my job.
Right.
That's how I would delineate those two. And the third
Okay.
one, I feel like I am a dude because I'm a dude. You know what I'm saying? So like That's why I feel like there's a structure and identity that's already prescribed for me. So manhood and masculinity is already it's already a structure there, and I can either choose to adhere to that or not. So I feel like I
So
guess
you
one
feel
and
like
three,
that one kind of 1 and 3,
yeah,
and that's
the
great
anchor
because like I feel
and
like 2 is on for me with my gender.
gotcha.
I
I'm
don't.
gonna dig in that. That's nice that you hug bees, Deshaun. Okay, so let me just go be all the way gay. Let me tell you how I caught it because it was all the way up in this window, and it was at the top of the window where I can't reach. There's a really tall window, so I have a back scratcher, right? A telescopic back scratcher that has a hole in it. It's like a bear claw with a hole in the middle. But in the middle of the hole, what I did was I put bait because it wouldn't come down. So I put a cotton ball soaked with water and sugar and a little bit of honey, like dissolve, and put that through the little hole and telescoped it up there to the bee. So and I like he wouldn't get on it at first. So I had to kind of like he messed with until he finally got on it. Then when he finally got on it, he wouldn't get off because he was eating good. Got him outside. It was sweet. I was so glad I saved his life. But that makes me a weirdo. And I'm okay with that. What did the bee give you in return for setting it free? It didn't sting me. That's what it gave me. It gave me peace of mind. But yeah,
Yeah,
so
but
you
I
said
like that it makes sense. Yeah.
so for you, you said your
Mhm.
gender, your gender you feel is more of an expression, identity, creativity, your contribution to the world. So
Yes, it's
how
just
would you tie it mentally?
just expression. I don't
Okay.
identify as that's why I was like it fits more. There's like it's not a structure or
Yeah.
anchor point for me or
Got you.
my
Okay.
identity.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just how I express. I express female.
Okay.
I express woman.
Got you.
Like the way I choose to fashion myself, the aesthetics I like, they're all very, very, very
Gotcha.
woman, very girly, very feminine. But
Ah,
as far as like anchoring, I'm not anchored to woman.
the structure of it. You don't like the structure of it. Okay.
No.
And you get the rage when they come at you with the necessary evil. Well, because you have
Yeah,
to
both
define
the
that you must.
structure is cool if I choose to enter the structure,
Yeah.
like I'm cool with it. But yeah, it's the transactional one that enrages
Mhm.
me. That also enrages me in my work too. I hate people who just come to work for money.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate them. I just don't like working alongside them.
Because of the demeanor or the temperament.
Yeah, the energy is not giving.
Yeah. Okay.
We
I
clash.
can
We
see
don't
it
clash. We clash values like how
philosophically,
we
yeah, value, yeah. Gotcha.
how we like to work and maneuver in that same space is just so
Mhm.
different. I feel like we
Yeah.
clash. Yeah.
Because you're going to be more, I guess, like
I'm doing the most.
attentive to the
I'm doing the
clientele.
most. Like they don't like me.
Yeah.
I'm doing the most. Like this
'Cause,
policy
you
really
actually
isn't
like
great.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why you seem like you actually want to be here.
Yeah.
So they probably
Like, why are you making my job harder? Like, because it's gonna save patient lives. Don't give a fuck about no life. Clock in, clock out.
I want
like
to do bare minimum.
yeah, they're trying to do bare minimum, and here I come with all my protocols and research and like outcomes, evidence based practice, and they're like, okay. They hate me
because transactional automatically is typically people want to deal. That's the nature of being transactional.
Yeah,
you want to come out on top of the transaction,
right?
So you want to give.
Why should I have to chart this? Why should I have to chart that? All this charting. I'm just gonna do the required documentation. Here my ass go. I document everything under the sun, even beyond required documentation, because you should, and it's important, and it's great. It's better for you. It's better for the patients. It's better for communication. Closed loop. They hate me.
Yeah.
They hate me.
And expressive is an outpouring thing anyway, so that makes sense. Doing the most, that's expression.
Right. Exactly.
That makes sense. So
they hate me.
That. I can see that. I can see that.
So yes, gender is the same way for me though. Those transactional gender people, we don't really mix.
Okay.
Which most men are.
Wait a minute. Why that? Don't be throwing no shots at man.
I'm just saying. It's just y'all. I mean, y'all ain't like you said the expression thing. Some people are anchored in masculinity, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think that's normal. Like the anchoring. I mean, I don't think.
Really, I think that's normal.
I think that's what they think. Like I think that's the problem. Like the gender war, like the whole space. I think the issue is people think they're anchored in a structure.
Yeah, I
Of
find them to be
masculinity.
very transactional, though. I think they're truly
Exactly.
transactional, but they're not really
Exactly.
anchored. Like I think the healthy men I know are anchored in a structure of
Yes.
masculinity. It's
But
a
there's very few
specific.
healthy ones.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're like, oh,
That's
I'm a
rare.
man of God, so they're like very involved with their church community and like really pouring in their energy there because they're
Mhm.
anchored in man of God kind of
Yes.
thing. Or like,
And those are rare. You
Yeah.
know, most churches are mostly women.
right.
So it's like that's what, and that's kind of what I'm trying to say. I think most dudes think they're that guy, but you don't see men in the churches, you don't see men in the communities, you don't see men in the homes. Where's the actual structure?
Yeah. Because they're just
don't see-
transactional. They're just going around trying to find out where they can get a deal.
Yeah. Or the expressiveness. I want to perform masculinity. But then when something's required of me, past expression
They
and
rage.
posturing, yeah. You thought I had a structure?
Oh, don't try to use my own rule against me. I just had that masculinity on because it was Tuesday. Now it's Wednesday, bitch. And I want to be this braggedy ass bitch just like you. Don't you dare call me out on it. That's,
Yeah.
that's basically.
Yeah, and I think that's what women are trying. I think they're doing it wrong. But when they talk about dudes being sassy,
Mm-hmm.
I think they're saying, "Oh, I tested you, and you lack the structure I expected, and you went into expression."
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's that. That's what I'm saying. I think that's what a lot of people are having a structure. We don't have language for it. I think this is good language that would apply to relationships. I mean, anything else, faith,
Yeah.
patriotism. You know, we talked about the
Ooh.
nationalism earlier. I think
Because
thing.
with my faith, it's the third one.
Okay, it's your anchor. It's
anchor.
your structure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
What's faith for you? You got
I,
transactional.
Not there. That's the problem. That's the problem. I'm in safe
Yeah.
mode.
Okay,
I
so you
don't
don't
have
have
an operating
anything.
system.
You don't have something that if you had to put in that what anchors you category, you would have nothing.
No,
Okay.
not for faith.
I mean, not for faith,
it's-
but if there was anything that anchored you, any realm, because you said it applies across a realm.
Anything that I feel anchored, any structure, just logic. That's the only structure I have. Like
Okay.
the one leads to two, two leads to three. Like the linear progression of things. That kind of like just knowing that there are systems of logic that I can employ. Because even if it's not linear, if you tell me it's circular, if you tell me
Right.
it's chronological, you give me a system. If you give me a structure, I guess that's it. My anchor is anchors. My structure is structures. You tell me what the structure is, I
Jesus.
can follow along.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Which I do
I'm back.
understand that, but because I'm that way. Before I got
Mhm.
saved, I was much the same. So I do
Okay.
understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
As far as like I could be anything everywhere all at once. Like
Yes.
I can be anything. So I was
Yes.
nothing. Right. So like,
Exactly.
yeah, I totally was that way before like
Yeah.
2015. So
Mhm.
I get it.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, I have like, because I have a personality, I have personality like preferences. There are
Mhm.
things I gravitate more to, but there's nothing I can't like kind of understand or like see the system in it if there is a system.
Right.
And what irks me or rubs me the wrong way is when there is no structure, like unstructured.
Or it's
thoughts.
unstructured under the guise of structure. It's like
Yes.
ugh.
Yeah.
hate it.
Yeah. I reject it. Like if you tell me it's a structure, like that's like the dudes that bother me. Like, yeah, I'm a man, I'm a masculine dude, da, 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 da. But then you're up there twisting and twerking because you think somebody's gay. Like that's not the structure.
Right.
Like no, that's expressiveness.
Yeah, it's
Like
expressive. Yeah.
that's okay, but you're expressing that you have a problem with this. That's not structure and a frame. It's like that's
the struggle of the expression girlies, man. I'm telling you.
yeah.
Because I get the confusion. Like I express very feminine, not like in a traditional feminine way, but I, it's like I'm clearly a woman. I like wearing pink and shit. Like,
yeah.
So I can see, and I'm small. It's just like people are like, oh, she's probably really like very, they just project the structure of femininity or womanhood on me. It's like, and I get it, which is a problem when you express strongly. People think that
and I think
deeper.
because we don't have a mental framework for this, we flip back between all three because when you express femininity, they're either going to expect the structure out of you or want to transact with you on those terms.
Yeah. They never see it as like art. Like she just out here being a fucking fairy.
Right.
I mean, if you talk to me, like if you were aware that people have these realms, like you said, you could, if you talk to me, you would quickly find out that I'm not that. Right. If you just see me on approach, maybe you would project all that stuff. But you start talking to me, you'll be like, oh, she's off.
Yeah.
You know? But a lot of times that's when I really get mad. It's like you just blared past me saying crazy out of pocket stuff and just like decided that I was gonna be this like docile, like traditional woman. You know, that's when it gets really ragey.
Yeah, I get that. That's totally fair. For real.
But the men do the same thing.
I mean, yeah.
Women blow past their they say for what they express as like on approach.
Or for the transaction. Well, he seemed like he wanted me, but then he ghosted me. Well, he was doing the transaction.
He definitely probably was saying crazy shit.
Yeah.
He just like did not pay attention.
And probably was expressing that he wasn't interested. He wasn't expressing masculine desire, but he was going through the motions and you thought that was
right.
Then he checked out.
Right. Because the transactional people are so easy to play, unfortunately.
Yeah.
For them, they are very easy to play. So, you know, I don't know which one is better to be. But
I don't think, like she said, I don't think anyone is right or wrong, but you need to know which realm you're in. Because if you're in the wrong space, operating in the wrong realm, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're trying to express masculinity, but then somebody shows up to you looking for structure, like I need somebody to provide and protect. Well, I'm sorry.
And that's the thing for like I feel like I clock a lot of men as expressors, but then they themselves don't. Like you said, the cognitive dissonance.
Yeah.
Like they think they're structured, but they're just expressing really.
Yeah. But if there was structure, there'd be stability.
Right.
So that's
but you're like telling them that they're like you're just expressing, which is cool. I love it. It looks great, but you're not really that dude. You're not really that dude.
Yeah, man. And
it's okay. Like you're not that dude. And I'm that guy. Oh, okay.
You're expressing. You're still expressing.
Yeah, you're just delusional. You know. So, you know, transactional people are easy to play because you know what they want. I'm not necessarily saying they're being played like idiots or like it's a game though. It's like,
but that's fair. Logically, you're saving a step. Like typically with a person, what do you want? And you don't even have to figure that part out.
It's a game. It's like a game. It's like if I jump in a certain game, once I figure out what game you're playing, I can play it with you.
Yeah. Right.
And you better hope I'm not better at you than it. Right. Better at it than you. So like that's the danger in being transactional people are very easy to read.
Yeah. It's like playing Monopoly and they're like, man, I can't wait. I'm gonna come around this corner. I'm gonna get Baltic and what's that other one?
Right.
I'm gonna put hotels on Baltic and Mediterranean.
Okay.
Like, okay, I'm gonna get them first.
I'm just gonna buy everything on this. Like you're not catching me out here.
Yeah. Right. And then I'm gonna sell them to you at an upcharge. Like I'm gonna fleece you.
Or I'm just gonna freeze you out and never sell it.
Or freeze you out. Yep. Either way.
So easy.
You're right. Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I mean by easy to play. It's not necessarily it's just you're playing a game. So if I figure out what game you're playing, we can play it together or we can compete.
Yeah. Again, that's just for people that are trying to play somebody. It's actually beneficial if somebody's trying to work with you because you're being kind of transparent. Like, this is what I'm looking for. I want to give you this. You give me this. It's like, okay, great.
Yeah.
It's simplified.
But people also aren't really like that, are they?
Not really. No.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why it turns into a game. Like,
yes.
That's why it turns into a game. Because people aren't really like that. Except the people on love it on the spectrum.
Yes. So in a weird way, the entire gender war has been trying to figure out this triad through games. But they don't have labels for it. So even once you identify it, you don't know what to label it as. So you can't. You have to do it fresh every single time.
Yeah. They're like, what game is she playing? She's not even.
She's trying to. She's maybe she's just trying to express.
Yeah, she's just expressing. She's not trying to play a game.
And you took that as she wanted a transaction.
Oh, I feel the rage.
And then when you brought the transaction, she was like, oh, he must have structure. You know,
like,
and if that's the dance, it's like everybody keeps missing each other because we
dance.
keep shifting. Yeah,
Or you'd be like,
we
oh
miss
no,
our
I'm not
goodbye.
interested in your transaction. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
I was just out here
Yeah,
cosplaying.
just yeah, just
I was cosplaying. I'm not really that person. I'm not the character. Just
not who
like
you thought I
pink.
was.
Right, just like pink, girly stuff as a
Yeah.
aesthetic. I'm not actually that way.
Yeah. Not gonna turn over anything to you. Sorry.
Yeah, not interested.
Oh, you want me to cook for you? Oh, there's no structure here.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, you
Care?
thought this?
Oh,
Oh,
there's definitely no structure.
This is a pop up shop.
Yeah.
We'll be gone by the weekend. Like,
That's too funny.
oh.
Now, what about your politics? What, like, as far, and I know you're not
Yeah.
as active.
Yeah.
You're not as active.
I watch
like,
them. I watch them.
Yeah, but where would you classify your mentality on? Like, politics is a necessary evil. It's a way that people express, or it's a
transactional.
structure.
For
Okay.
me, it's completely transactional. It's a game. Like if I do politics, I know I'm playing it. I know it's a game we're playing.
Okay.
So if I'm play the game, I'm trying to get what I can out of it. You know, like
Mhm.
vote for policies that benefit me or whatever. But
Yeah.
I'm never gonna steep my identity in it, and I don't really care enough to. But it's a necessary. It is a necessary evil too.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I do
What about
think
you?
in practice, it's a necessary evil.
Mhm.
I think a lot of people think it's structure, but most people with politics, it's their expression. It's they have a viewpoint and they express it through their politics, which is why people keep calling like Republicans racist. It's like I was already a racist. That's who I am. I found a place I can express it through. I want to keep the Mexicans out,
Right.
and no,
Exactly.
I'm anti woke. So they found their. But again, that's not all Republicans.
Yeah. No.
But
Right.
I think a lot of people have found a way to express themselves through their politics.
Yeah,
It
some
kind of-
people anchor themselves in it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm typically.
Some people.
Yeah.
I just think more so than anything is it more expressive. Like most people that do engage in it, it's more about expression now.
Oh
Like
yeah.
even to the point like the hashtags and the profile pic changes. It's more performative and expressive. As
Yeah.
opposed
People
to
don't
actually
see it as a
doing it.
necessary evil at all.
Yeah. So
But
people
I
need
do
to
think it's.
check it out.
I think it's necessary. That doesn't
Yeah.
mean that it's infallible or the way I'm saying
Right.
that the way we're doing
Correct.
it is right,
Right.
or good. But I think it's a necessary.
I agree. In practice, it is a necessary evil. There are people that are going to make decisions, so I think in that way, it's necessary. And
Yeah.
those people are typically corrupt, and that's where the evil comes in. So I do believe it's necessary. Evil. I'm with
Can't
you
get
on
away from it. You got a bunch of people living in the same place trying to be civil. You got to
that.
have
Mhm. Yeah,
a system of
something.
rules and politics,
Yeah.
laws. Like this is part of it.
Yeah, you want to shape a structure, but right now they're very unstructured, and it's really just a bunch of decisions.
Yeah,
We're
and
currently
that's
without
true.
a government.
It kind of does. Yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, I
Yeah.
never thought about like these three. I think we kind of talked about it in like how you fashion yourself, how you
Yeah,
feel inside, and like how
Mhm.
you. I think we talked about the 3 layers. So it kind
Yeah.
of reminds me of that a little bit.
yeah, for sure. Let me see. I'm just trying to think about it through, because it's like, I guess behavior,
Mm-hmm.
expression, and identity, or something like that. There's something.
Yeah,
here.
because I think
You're
the way
right.
we did it, it was like the most outermost was just like expression, like how you fashion
Yeah.
yourself, and then there was like how you anchor yourself, I guess, or what you believe about yourself,
Mhm. Yeah,
and then like how you really are inside.
yeah, yep. I remember that. Yeah, that was dang. That was deep cut.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, because I think we talked about it with sexuality, like as far as like the outward expression too. Like
Mhm.
I think we talked about in relation to K-pop too in
Yep.
some way, because
That might have been the one with Kai.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. We were talking about Kai. Yeah, like the
Yep.
androgyny, but yeah.
Mhm.
And some women
Yeah,
would
that's
just
fair.
assume he's gay. They would just like
Yes.
see the
it's
outward
to the
expression
end. Yeah,
and
it's pinned
go.
to the end. Yep.
They see
Yep.
the most outward expression and just like translate that across all the realms of a person,
Yeah.
and that's not always the case. Like, oh,
I
he's
think this.
yeah,
He's
he
gay.
must be
They
gay.
thought, I think Kennedy thought he was gay or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, that was funny though. That was a good conversation.
Yeah. So I think it was
That's
related
okay.
to that. Right.
Nah, that's a perfect way to describe it. I think that's it. Like the layers of identity or relationship to external. So I agree with that. It's a worldview.
Let me give you an example. I worked with someone who was burned out and frustrated most of the time. When we dug in deeper, we discovered she believed work should be an expression of her values and creativity. She was solidly in the second camp, but she was in a highly structured, process-driven role that left little room for innovation.
Okay, so yeah, she did mention that right before I paused it. She's talking about the people that have the incongruent. You are one way, but you're in an environment that's not conducive to that or doesn't facilitate that. How would you, before she even gets into it, like how would you approach that? Like you said, you're an expressive. What if you were in an area that tried to stifle creativity? Again, I guess again that could be in different zones. What if you were in a religion that didn't allow you to express, a relationship that didn't allow you to express, a job that didn't like where?
Yeah,
how would you respond to?
Yeah, because I don't think expression is always necessary in every realm, so I'm pretty chill about it. Like most of the structures I go into, I don't go into those looking to express.
Looking to express, gotcha.
No, so that kind of stuff doesn't bother me. Just like motherhood and marriage, I think are like very structured things I've chosen for myself, and they don't really, you know, that like me not being able to express. It's
that's
not
not you're not trying to express those anyway. You're not trying to express motherhood.
Yeah, and I'm not So it's like they probably would clash if I tried to force that to be a thing. But I'm kind of more compartmentalized. Maybe I'm more compartmentalized in that way.
Yeah,
I think it's stupid to try to express everywhere. It's like no, everywhere. Like I'm not gonna go to work and try to express my femininity here.
Okay. So is there a place where you have a clash with any of these three? And I'm gonna get to what Mandrell said.
Sometimes my expression of my female is less of clash with expression, trying to put structure on me in places I don't want them.
Got you. Like maybe like a family situation, you're expressing that you're a woman. Like
it actually is more transaction. Passive. It's transactive.
Okay. I'm about to say when they try to get all the women to cook, and you're probably looking like,
bitch, I'm not your free slave labor. And then you're gonna try to like make me do it and tell me it's like in essence you're like basically trying to shame me into feeling like I should do it because I have labia. Like I always say it that way so people can see how stupid it sounds. Like oh hey, I got labia, so I should want to cook this fucking turkey. Bitch, get out of here. It's just stupid. This is dumb.
Oh shoot.
That's when it like really annoys me. So it's probably more transaction, not like identity. Gotcha. It's just people trying to get labor out of you because you have labia.
But see, and that's why I call it structure, because transaction will offer you something in return.
They don't offer me. They offer me well, it's just because of what they offer me in return. I don't value.
What do they offer in return?
They offer me welcoming me into the fold. Like the social that I'm supposed to want because I have labia.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'm supposed to want that, right?
Because I get it. Yeah.
So but I don't value it. So it's
you do this labor because you labia labor. Maybe there's an etymological root. Maybe you're supposed to be laboring. Labor.
I work in labor and delivery.
Labor is work.
Yeah.
See, labor and delivery, best baby, that's motherhood. Labor is work, and then labia. I bet you.
I'm sure in the Latin they link that in together because the connotation is just there in all of life.
Oh my God!
So
women should be working because they have a labia. I love it.
So yeah, but it definitely feels like it's definitely like very transactional. It feels like, and I think that's when it's insulting to me.
Yeah, I get that. So, man, Joe, you said you've been in that situation ever since I left the army, like being a fish out of water, like not being in an environment that is fit your. He
doesn't like. No, I would think he meant like, is it like not having an identity, or is it like people projecting onto you a certain identity?
Yeah, I am curious what you meant by that.
You don't have anywhere where you clash?
I think I clash everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Like, and I think that's why I'm in safe mode. Like, I think that's why I'm there, because I think what the world requires of you, I don't like any of them. I don't like any of the conditions, which I think led me to nihilism. because I don't
Right.
like the performance. I don't like the performances that are asked of me because I'm black or dude. I don't like that because I also can't determine what expect. I can't determine the roles I can ask of other people. It can't be I'm asking of you what I need. I don't get to
Right.
determine that for myself. I just have to accept the presets. I can only use the presets. So everybody can say, "Hey, Rashawn, you've got to do these things because you're black or you're a dude or any other identity you want to put on."
Mm-hmm.
But I can't then determine for my own self what I want and say, "Hey, what I need from you is an L-shaped Lego." I
Right.
can only use the presets. Oh, because you have a lady, I can ask you to cook. I can ask you to clean. I can't ask you for something obscure that would serve me. It can only be one of the presets that you're
Yeah,
expecting me
that
to
you're
expect.
stuck in a mold. You got to play the
Yes.
game. So if it's like
Yes.
Overwatch, you can only pick the characters available in
Exactly.
Overwatch. Can't really.
And that's the structure that sets the transactions. And I don't like any of them.
Right.
I want to be able to
But that's
tailor
why I
it.
think like this is actually helping my rage because now I see it's not really a structure, it's just transactionalism. And they are
Yeah.
separate. They are
Yeah.
separate. Structures have very clear rules, and structures allow you to decide if you want to be a part of them. And
Right.
like they will be clear about your role here in the structure. But I feel like transactionalism always feels just kind of like random. Transactionalism morphs to serve itself,
Yep.
which
Yep,
is
yep.
what I think we experience more than true structure. It's just transactionalism under the guise of
Yeah.
the structure.
And I think all three of these are supposed to interplay.
Mhm.
I think the structure is supposed to give you like a sandbox or a playground
Right.
for your
To
identity
express.
and expression to
Right.
flourish, and you can transact based upon your individual
Within
expression.
the street, right? And then like
Yeah,
it's supposed to work together, but people try
yeah,
to exploit all
yeah.
of
I'm gonna
them.
just take the part. I'm gonna just take the part that works for me.
Yeah,
I just
you
want the
want to come
transaction.
in and then you don't want none of the structure.
I
You
don't
just
want to
want to come in
express
and get the.
structure. Yeah,
You just
yep.
want the value it provides without
Yeah,
giving the structure,
yeah.
which is
Or
like, yeah, I
maybe I
think
just want the structure, but I don't want to transact. I don't want to have to give anything.
right.
I just want the structure.
Which is hard, like, which is why I
Yeah,
think it's good to not like think that you're gonna express everywhere, because even in marriage, for instance, like there's a lot of ways I can express my womanhood or whatever, but there's
yeah,
some that I don't choose because I'm married. So
yeah.
even with everything, like once again, structure, like you said, it's supposed to all work together. But there are a lot of
Yeah.
channels you can choose to. But if you get locked in on one way, that's when you really kind of play yourself, I think.
Mm-hmm. And that's
People are
tough, man.
projecting onto me. People are gonna project onto you, and it's you got to
It's
also think
tough.
about. But that's the thing about expression. Like that's the wisdom that comes with it. Like you have to know what you're projecting,
Mm-hmm.
and if you don't know what you're projecting, because like at this point in my life, I know what I'm projecting.
And see, I don't. I never
Yeah.
cared, but I think I need to.
Yeah, it's because it is what it is. Like even if you feel like you're not expressing anything, you're
Yeah,
expressing that you're not
yeah.
expressing. Like you're
You're
expressing.
passively. You're through the way you dress, the way you
Right.
your posture, everything you do is expressing something to other people, is conveying something with
Yeah.
or without your intention. There's no way around that. And I've never really cared. And I keep thinking back. There was this lady when I started teaching Sunday school. This was years ago. I don't teach on Sunday school anymore. Anybody listening? But I used to. And I wasn't a Christian then either. But they love because I study. I like to study the Bible. But I remember the first time I spoke at church. It might have been before I was teaching. I gave a little 5-minute little thing they used to have people do. And the lady was like, I didn't know you had that in you. And what I took it to mean was she didn't know I was intelligent. And I was like, oh shoot, there's nothing that I do that when somebody sees me without speaking, that they know I'm a reasonably intelligent person. I was like, that's amazing. And I never went anywhere with that. It's just something that's been a seed in the back of my head. And it's been coming up more and more lately. I'm like, how do I want to project to the world? And how do people and what the Jesus was it? Who do you say that I am? I want to figure out what people see, but I don't know a good way to do that because the people I could ask know me already. So what would you be your idea? I want to find out how people see me, but asking the people that know me wouldn't be the best way because I don't know.
No, yeah, it's how
You
do you
know
know? How do you figure out what you put in
Yeah,
out? It just takes you like actually looking at what people listening to what people say to you and like what they assume about you.
Oh snap! That's okay.
Yeah.
Things
You have
just
to
falling
like
together.
yeah, you can't like you don't ask people because people don't tell the truth.
They
But
don't,
people do react
but
to
they do
you
accidentally.
authentically. Yeah,
Yeah.
people that react
Yes.
to you authentically, but
Yeah.
they once they intellectualize their
Yeah.
own response to you, they'll say something
Yeah.
different. So
Yeah.
you
You're
really
right.
just have to look at what people
You're
do.
right. Something somebody did a few weeks ago, so it has been sticking
Mhm.
in my head too. My friend's wife said something to me, and it's been sticking in my head because it struck me so odd and off. But it must be what I was projecting.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Yeah,
like,
stuff
"What
like
did I
that.
do
That's
to
the
make you
goal.
think, oh, it's this person?"
That's when you're really cooking right there. Like for real. It's just those things like people say,
Oh,
like out of pocket shit. People say probably the
yeah.
things people say to you that offend you. Like you probably should pay attention.
Yes. And because it offended me, but like not to make me angry way, I was just bewildered. I'm gonna tell you what she said. I went to the Bible study. My friend, I told you he's preaching Bible study now.
Right.
So I started going to Bible study, and I think the second time I went, his wife pulled me aside and was like, "I'm so proud of you." I was like, "Proud of me for what?" I'm like, literally, where I was mad at myself because his church where he's preaching is like 2 blocks from where I'm staying.
Uh-huh.
I've been here since March or May or wherever I've been, however long I've been here. But it's like, I was mad. I was like, "Dad, I could have been coming this entire time." I've been embarrassed. And then she
Right.
said she was proud of me. And then she was like, "Because you're doing this for yourself." And I'm like, "Doing what?" I'm like, "What is she thinking?" But now it's making me think like, oh my God. Like it must be because I'm a hermit. So she's like, you know what I'm saying? So she's
Clocking
like,
that T.
so in my mind, the way I'm interpreting that, she's like, "Oh, he's like an incel, like he's just a shut in." But I'm not really. It's just I don't have a motivation. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different. It may be a distinction without a difference or difference.
I mean,
don't.
no, it's the thing about what you project, it may not be completely true, but at the same time,
Yeah,
it's
but
like
there's
if both of
something.
y'all were in the room, like
Yeah, like why
how
would
would
you
we
tell
know the
somebody to
difference?
show up like 10, 15 people show up to a place, but you pick one side and said, "I'm proud of you," because you're doing it for yourself. Everybody's doing it for themselves. Like what?
No, no, that's like, good for you. I'm
You
so
know, see,
happy
it's
you're doing
weird. It's
better.
weird.
You're doing better. I'm happy
Yeah,
to see you
like
engaging. I'm happy to see you engaging with the world.
yeah, it just felt
That's
like
so
I mean,
nice.
but I mean,
That
it's
is
a
good.
choice. I mean, it wasn't like, but it was a choice. Like, I'm proud of you for making a different choice than the one you made before. You proud of me for not engaging with? I don't know. It just
Well, you're
that's what
engaging with humanity.
I am. But I always did that. I've always had to engage with
I
humanity
mean, probably
on
not
occasion.
on
On
occasion,
occasion,
right?
yeah.
So you're
When I
being
wanted to,
you're
I'm
consistent with
still
it.
doing it on occasion. I'm still doing it on occasion. It's just a
Look,
different occasion.
now when people show you what you project, you can't be arguing with
I'm
the
not
energy.
arguing with them. I'm just saying it's what you
It
said
doesn't have to
made
be
me think about
logical,
it. It helped me
right?
synthesize what happened because I've been
Yeah,
struggling. Like, what does she mean? But I'm like, oh,
yeah.
she's thinking
Because it's
I'm
like
a
what
crazy
they
person.
think. It's like what you project, and then what they decide that means.
Yeah, yes,
Sometimes
yeah.
can be
And I
like a
can't
little
know what she
off-putting.
thinks it means, but
Well,
I
now
can.
you know a little bit.
I mean, I'm close enough. I can
Yeah,
approximate.
you could probably approximate what
Yeah,
she
I mean, because
thinks.
she feels it's something to be proud of,
Yeah,
which means whatever I was doing before was not a proud thing.
sad
Whatever
man.
whatever before was humiliating. Because now,
She pitying you, kind of.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
it's
there you go.
It's like I just lost weight or something. Like, oh, I'm so proud of you. Like,
There
I
you are.
walk in a
Like
building.
even to me to this day,
I
I
walk in a
know I
building.
have insight, and that's sometimes where you like I have insight into how I come off, but not deeply.
Yeah.
Like I know
Yeah.
something about me is like people don't get like people are intimidated by me, and I'm not saying that like
Yeah,
you know how
I know
women
what
be
you
like
mean.
I work a nice job, so people are intimidated by me. It's
Nah,
like
yeah.
no,
I've
like
seen it.
people have definitely reacted to me in a way that doesn't seem logical to me because I'm super open and I'm just super non-judgmental. Like people,
Yeah.
you probably could say a lot of stuff to me, and I'm like gonna give it room to exist.
Yeah.
But people like have this like like, oh, I can't say that. I can't. I'm like,
Yeah.
I fucking don't know I don't know what it is, but I just
I've
know I
seen it
project
from
that
4
off.
people online. I've seen it online.
Right.
I've never been in the same space as you in person. I've seen it happen
Right.
with 4 different individuals
Yeah.
on the internet. So it's a
Yeah.
real thing.
So even now, I've only been in my job for a couple months, but people like come to me. They're like, "Oh my god, like the Nikki was singing your praises the other day.
Oh my
Like, you're so
God.
great. They're like, you really know your stuff. I'm like, I just be in here.
Why wouldn't I?
Well, it's also like I don't really just be like, I just be working. Like I don't even try to find moments to like, you know how some people always try to find like I'm better than you, I'm smarter, I know my stuff. Like I come in real
Yeah, you don't
chill. Like
flex.
no, I look young, so people are like, oh, you're like 23. They you know, so maybe it's that, but I look young, so I think
you
people
do.
are often like, oh, you know, well, okay. I don't know. It's something about me, the combination of me looking young, not being young, having a lot of wisdom, and then people like not knowing how to.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because looking young inflates the value of your intellect and knowledge.
Right.
Because young people aren't expected to know anything.
Right.
So I get that.
But then they're still weird, you know, like after they're like,
course,
oh, you're like
weird.
almost 40.
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like 30, you know, I'm almost 40. And they're like, oh, and you can see it makes sense to them, but then they're still like,
because they can't get past the image.
Yeah.
They're stuck on expression.
Yeah. So I
your
don't
passive expression just throws them on. I get that.
Yeah. So they kind of like, I can tell that they like
struggle with it.
Struggle with how to read me. Like, I don't know how to approach her. She like a bitch. You know, is she gonna try to make me feel stupid? You know, like
yep.
Do that
because once you're mentally a peer to them, now your knowledge is threatening.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah,
I don't know why. Once again, like that's the thing. You'll never know why.
But you can make me look stupid. You can take my spot. You could. I mean, there's it opens up all the avenues once I know you're a peer and you know more than me or you have command.
Right.
Like, you didn't have to be taken seriously when you were some young kid.
Yeah, like you run a threat. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now keep her at arm's length.
Your politics will be similar, as opposed to some young kid who might be happy to get here or they want to advance. Like your politics might be similar to theirs, and it may conflict. Like, I don't mean like Democrat, Republican politics. I mean like office politics.
Right. Like you kind of know the game.
Mm-hmm.
The people who are definitely the people who are definitely transactional definitely label you as like, you know, you're coming for my shit.
Yeah, you know, if you're a peer, you might want the exact same things. You may want the same positions. You may be available for it. As opposed to a young person, they're not going to get this. Or maybe the head nurse. I don't know. I'm making up a position.
Right.
The head nurse. That's 23. You would have never got that. But you at 40. Oh snap! She might get that.
And I do the most. So I know it's the combination of like looking young. First goes on, then like, oh, you doing the most too. Like yeah. So I definitely understand that. So it's one of those things, like you say, people say out of pocket shit to me all the time. And that's how I've learned what I project.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It don't make sense. But I guess me and a bitch who trying to take your job line us up.
Mm-hmm.
We all going to the alligator.
Everybody gonna trash.
Right. If he put out a hit for resting bitch face people who coming for your position, I'm probably gonna get rounded up. Just like you probably gonna get rounded up.
Man, listen, why you got to throw me in there?
Nah, because you said, look, you treat me like some incel who never leave the house. Like, y'all get rounded up.
Man, listen.
Y'all at the house by y'allself.
I gotta watch this documentary too, because it's bad, man. I ain't know. I have I guess an abstract idea of a real incel, but I didn't. Yeah. I don't interface with them because what I am is a real introvert. Yeah, you're a hermit. Like a hermit is a good word for it. You're a hermit. Yeah. Right. So it's like the people that are really inside and they're angry. It's like I don't understand being inside and being angry. Like, that's weird to me. I'm inside. That's the best place to be.
I love to be inside. Right? Yes. You're like a true hermit. But it's like how Yellow always say, y'all say the same thing the hoes say. You know, like Yellow always say, the calls coming from inside out. I mean, because it's just like how he say some of the women who ain't hoes and the women who hoes. They too close. Yeah, you're right. I think that's why CTV called me a school shooter. I promise you. If you were to line up a lot of my stats with the school shooter, not my stats, I would probably knock down 9 out of 10. You could be profiled. You definitely could be profiled. Yeah.
if somebody's like, man, listen, who's at risk for doing some harm to somebody, and they like check off of boxes, and they're like, what's this? The spiritual description. This is the
It's just, you got that one question.
It's me, but there's gonna be one thing. There's only gonna be one thing that's gonna separate.
Question on the questionnaire,
and nobody's gonna care. Like I tick off 9 out of 10 boxes. I tick off.
It's like when we get the depression scales. It's like most people answer to most of these, but if you answer number 10,
man, listen,
you're going on a grippy sock vacation.
Man, listen,
it's like usually one question that really decides if you just like everybody else or really.
Any given day, I can scare people with my thoughts. And like if I would describe my lifestyle, I would scare people. But there's
some of your thoughts are like a little crazy, but it's just the number 10 on the scale. You would never 10. Say to this. So it's
do you have any plans to do any of this? Heck no. That would require energy, and I'm lazy.
Don't worry, guys. I'm just lazy.
1 through 9. 1 through 9 is completely wiped out by number 10.
You're like, I'm not morally defeated. I'm just lazy.
Right.
I'm not a threat to anybody.
Yeah, I would be, but I'm lazy. It requires too much.
That'll be interesting. Like that's a cocktail party question. Like, what profile do you fit, but you're not quite that. Like,
and what keeps you from being it? What keeps you from being?
Yeah,
that's crazy. Hey, Red Lipstick Vibes.
Hello.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
That's a good question.
Mandrill, if you're still here, and remember that question, Bri. If you're still here, why I go to church is 2 reasons. Even though I'm not a Christian, I really enjoy the Bible. There's just a lot of stuff in it that I really enjoy. So a good Bible study will always get me. I don't care who. If it's a good Bible study where they're actually looking at the Bible and are looking at what they actually meant when they said the words thousands of years ago, like some little bit of ancient Near East culture, a little bit of looking at the interlinear concordance. You give me a little bit of that, I nerd out on the Bible. And my friend who I grew up with is the preacher. So he's been preaching for about 2 years. I just decided to go about a month ago. So that's on me. Bad friend. But I went. And it's pretty good. Very good Bible study. I should share it here on the channel one day. I'll drop it on the community tab one day. But really good. It's informative. It's interesting. And even if you're not a Christian, I promise you, I want to do something. I want to do something called The Bible is for Everybody. Because I promise you, Mandro, even if you're not a Christian.
Anime is for everybody. So is the Bible.
The Bible is for everybody. Because if you like psychology, if you like philosophy, you like the Bible. If you like history. If you don't need it to be accurate, if you like a historical narrative, that's better language. If you like a historical narrative that may not be provable. If you like Middle Earth,
it's just a lot. There's something for everybody in there.
If you like Game of Thrones, there's so much in there. It's a really good book. If you like literary stuff, if you like poetry, if you like just to see different stuff from a cultural lens, if you like time capsules, if you like a good conspiracy theory,
if you like a circular story,
oh my God. If you are a hater, I'm a hater. I love the Bible. The Bible gives you so much opportunity to be a hater. There are characters you can hate. You can even hate the Bible. You can hate the fact that it contradicts itself. You can hate all kinds.
There's always a trail for you to go down.
Yes, you can even hate King James. Oh, he was a pedophile. I promise you, everything in and around the Bible is chef's kiss. Beautiful. There's so much I could spend my entire life in and around the Bible 15 different ways. An apologist, a believer, a contradictor, a historian, a researcher. I promise you, the Bible is amazing. It's an amazing artifact. And I promise you, even if you don't believe in Christ, you don't have to believe in God, none of that. Narrow is the way. The one I want to do is narrow is the way. Because everything in life, there's a thin way, there's a slim way, there's a small chance to be successful. And this is universal. There's even mathematics behind that. It might be the Pareto principle. I can't remember, but there's something where over time, everything narrows down to a slim margin. Like if you gave everybody the equal amount of money, if you gave everybody on earth right now $50,000, like everybody started fresh. Nobody was a billionaire. Everybody had $50,000. Over time, after about 100, maybe 200 years, all the money will be concentrated back into the hands of the same few people or families. Like that,
Oh yeah,
that's
we
math.
see it all the time.
Yeah,
Everything
there's a
always comes
mathematical
down.
principle. It funnels down. Everything
Yeah.
is like that. The path to
Hierarchies.
salvation, the path to salvation is like that. Money's like that.
Thank
Relationships are like that. Everything gets funneled down, and that's in the Bible. The rich get richer, the poor get poorer. That saying that we have, that's in the Bible. That the rich will be, everything will be taken away from the poor and given to the rich. Like those that have will be given more. Like all of this stuff is in the Bible. I promise you. You don't have
I'm
to.
gonna have to tell you know I'm gonna have to tell Lois you going to church.
Tell her. You know I'm team
She
Lois,
might
man.
say-
Shoot.
Lois gonna be like, what? I can hear
Yeah.
her voice saying it.
I love
And
it.
just like she knows you like you love the Bible, but I think she'll
Yeah.
be happy to hear that you're
Yeah.
going to church. And, I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna see what she say.
Yeah, what up, IG?
But yes. Yeah, but I think that's cool. Like I think all of us, the trio, have been like engaging with things a little bit more. We real touch and go though. We
Oh, yeah.
froggy.
We always froggy.
They
For
don't come too hard. Like just because
Man,
I'm
listen.
here don't mean y'all need to come over here messing with me.
For sure.
Don't
But
think
I
we're
am
all like that.
engaging. So what I'm doing is a game night because again it's my friend that I grew up with. So that his family's like my family. I call his mom Ma. Like, I never call her mom. I always call her Ma. I got my mom, so she's mine. So we're having a game night next Friday. So I'm reintegrating myself into family and friend groups.
Look at that.
I've begun giving my number out again.
What?
So my dad got my number a month or so ago. Well, was August, my birthday. He got my number again.
Wow.
I promise you, I'm bad. I know it's terrible.
Scary. Oh,
What's it,
I'm
IG?
worse.
Hello, IG. Good to see you.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
worse
not.
than me.
I pop up like spirits, like I got
Yeah,
real
okay.
active times, and then you might not see me for a while.
Listen, man.
I'm like a ghost, I ghost people for real. It's like, it's getting around her birthday till Halloween. She's gonna be real active.
See you in a few years.
Yeah, and then I'll just disappear until the same time next year. So
Dang.
yeah,
Okay,
I'm
so you
pretty
are a
bad.
ghost. You're ghosty.
I'm a ghoster.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little ghosty.
Okay.
Look too
All
long,
right,
I
I'm
might
with it.
disappear. Yeah.
Yeah. My thing, I went away from everybody, but I'm gonna tell you though, it was because when you asked about when it got dark. I said it got dark, but I can't. Nihilism.
Yeah.
You said, did you ever get like destructive or something like that?
I think
rage.
Ian was asking
Rage.
about because I was saying the rage is shocking.
Rage. Yeah, because
The
of that time in my
existential
life,
rage. Yeah.
that's what made me pull back from everybody. That's when I went into hermit mode because it wasn't protecting me; it was protecting it. Because nobody really understood it, and it was damaging.
And it was nobody's fault.
No, it wasn't.
Right.
It was nobody's fault. But it's not. I wasn't even trying to rage out on anybody.
Yeah.
It was just
rage.
There's this weird thing when people want you around, but they want you around in the performance that they're used to.
Yeah.
So you can't be around them and express a different emotion than the one that they're familiar with.
Yeah,
If you're
it just
typically
makes you.
joking-
It just makes you more ragey.
Yes. Because
like
if you're a
the cycle
jokey
of
person, you always tell a joke right here.
Well, now my
You
joke is that I
always-
might blow the house up, and then y'all gonna send me on a
That's
grippy
not
sock
funny.
vacation,
That's morbid. That's
Right.
dark. What's wrong with you?
or
Are
setting
you
Ewoks
okay?
on fire.
Exactly. See? Flammable fur. La boo boo.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, I've just arrived here later than
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah.
It's probably
And
hormones.
it might be. Might be. That's another thing people need to consider. Not just these three principles, but hormones. That stuff is
Hormones are crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
real.
Zyrtec and-
Hormonovirus. It's getting real.
Hormonovirus. Zyrtec and Pepsid apparently fixes everything.
I might start taking what's the one? Oh my god, that's the basic.
What?
Oh my god, the basic allergy medicine.
Oh
That's
yeah,
it
some
said.
Zyrtec.
There's one. No, there's one that
Claritin?
everybody talk about. I want Claritin. I like Claritin
Claritin?
Clear.
There's
one
like
I'm allergic to.
Allegra,
What's the pink
Claritin.
one? What's the pink one?
Do not
Benadryl.
take Benadryl.
Why?
It gives you Alzheimer's.
Does it?
Yeah.
I need to forget.
Yeah.
I need to forget. I'm taking
You're
all
gonna
time.
get holes in your brain. You're not gonna forget.
Do-
You probably
do
gonna
I
remember
care?
stupid stuff. You're gonna remember stuff that's not you don't want to remember, but you'll forget
Okay.
like how to
What about
wipe your
clarity?
own ass.
Is Claritin safe?
It's clarity. Yeah. You can take
Okay.
some, they always say Zyrtec when they say Zyrtec.
I feel like I'm allergic to everything but Claritin.
How
I might
you
be making
allergic
that
to
up.
allergy medicine?
I
That
don't
is
know.
Crazy.
That sounds crazy, but there's something about Benadryl. There's a reason I don't take Benadryl. But it's
I
been
get
so many
restless
years
leg
that I don't know why.
syndrome from Benadryl. Bad.
It's something.
I
don't
can't
know
go
what
to
it
sleep.
was.
Like I take Benadryl on my legs. I can't go to sleep. So it's like, but then I'm tired, but I can't go to sleep. Stores. It's like hell. So I'm just saying, the
And I'm
rage.
with you.
We
I'm
gotta
gonna try it again.
fix it.
Though. I'm gonna try it again. There's something to. Oh, the
I just
sleepy,
really-
drowsy. That's what it was. Benadryl
what's
drowsiness.
Yeah. That's
That's what
like
it
the
was.
thing with Benadryl. Yeah, you gonna go. to sleep.
Yeah. It wasn't that I was allergic. It was the drowsy. Now I
Yeah.
don't remember Claritin. No, I like
No.
Claritin. Zyrtec. I don't remember Zyrtec.
No, the rest of them don't. It's just Benadryl makes you
Yeah, that's why I quit
drowsy.
taking that.
Yeah.
I'll
But
try
It's
Zyrtec.
just because of what it's made of. So
Yeah, the diphenhydramine or something like
and
that.
then I said thank you to IG, right? Yeah, I said
I believe so.
yeah. Okay.
I think hey IG. I don't know. I keep forgetting if I say hello. Anyway, hello IG. Good to see you. And why are you taking it back that I'm going to church? Man, we've talked about religion on this channel for years. So obviously I have an interest in it, sir.
And we was talking about faith today. Well, not really
Yep.
deeply, but we've been
Yeah.
talking about high holy days. This is Rosh Hashanah, and it's
Yep.
actually in a couple hours. It will be the beginning of the Day of Atonement. There we go.
Okay.
Sundown.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Sundown on your birthday is a day of atonement. Oh my God.
this a good one. I'm very excited. It's my favorite time of the year.
Are you atoning for anything, including your rage or cussing out your eldest?
No,
Oh,
she deserved it.
wow.
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 No, I think it's just like you have to face,
Mhm.
all your choices and like, it's been
Yeah.
cool. Like I think the therapy mixing just to hear
Mhm.
like this is it was an injury, like you've trained the people around you to be like dismissive.
Okay.
It's like, well, I'm
Interesting.
dismissive. So yes. But it's kind of just seeing, for all the things you wanted to do, with all the things you're like intentionally wanting to do, there's always the shadow.
Yeah.
Like the thing
Yeah.
you didn't know you would communicate by communicating the thing you wanted to communicate. And so
Yep.
like I feel like a lot of times this time of year when I reflect, that's what you're dealing with. Like, damn, I really did well communicating this, but then on the
Mhm.
backside, I think I can see how that was like kind of inferred.
Mhm.
And it's just as valid as what you try to communicate. And that's
Yep.
the hard part.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. It's in a weird way, even with what we're talking about with the transaction or the identity or the structure.
Right. Mhm.
Like the same thing is in play. Like
Right.
that same dynamic. You're communicating, you're trying to operate on one frequency, but that infers different things. In certain like settings, that means you want the whole kit and caboodle. Like you're trying to go
Man.
for the whole ride. So
And there's nowhere where can the people like us be free? I just don't want to. But I'm just saying, like, can I just wear my fairy stuff and like just be me? Why I gotta be this or that or this or that? Yeah.
Because there's structures out here and there's transactions.
I ain't
to be
in
made.
your stinking ass structure. I'm outside.
That's a structure too.
Okay, well, what's the outside rules?
Don't be naked.
Yeah, I'm not.
Don't touch nobody without their permission.
Okay.
And even if they give you permission, don't touch them in certain ways.
Exactly.
It is. That's not the rules.
I think it's lazy thinking. It is easier in structure and transaction. Like I said, transaction is a game. You figure out the game, you know how to play. In structures, there's going to be, mission statements, rules. This is how we do it over here. If you're this, that's cool too. And we're the expressionists are just fairies.
Yeah.
We're just fairies.
Y'all like floating in and out of structures though.
I really don't. I mean,
No,
I walk through. I do a walk.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but like your intention is not to enter a structure. Your intention is to float and fly. But your flight path takes you through structures.
Right. And I'd be like, oh, it's cute in here. I like the couches. You
Yeah.
know, I'm trying to go out this back door real quick.
Nah.
So don't.
No.
Then they locking me in there. Oh no, you gotta
Yeah.
stay now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
by the way, you're no longer a fairy in here. You're a woman.
Yeah.
And in this structure, women
Make sandwiches.
make sandwiches and wash all the dishes and cook all the meals.
And
Like
serve the
this.
man first.
So I'm a prisoner. Woman.
No.
Prisoner.
No.
Woman.
Wife.
Right. Wife. Prisoner. We're
Wife.
saying the same thing. Why you
No.
keep saying wife?
No.
Feels like it. It's not that.
No. It's wife, mother.
And here is wife.
Honorable.
And it's a high position.
High position.
Okay. Feels like
A
highway
queen.
robbery. But I'm just a fairy. So
No.
okay, I'm
That's
just
crazy.
here now.
There you go. Aren't you happy?
They won't let me leave.
Well, you're a wife. That's what a wife is.
You see the rage? It's just like, which is
Where
crazy
is-
because I can like being it, but I don't want to do that. I just don't want to
Yeah.
do that.
That's what wife is. Where is Fairy every day? That's wife. Where is she? Where?
Locked down in the shackles of
There you go.
structure. It's funny. I saw that too spiritually, and it's cool.
Right.
Like I'm okay with it to some degree.
What
but
did it
every
look like?
once
Was
in
it
a while.
cage, bars.
No, it was a house. It was just a house.
Okay.
But it was like the way the front door closed was really like intense. You know, it's like you turn around, you're like, why you close the door like that? You know, that's kind of how the
It was-
vision was. It
What
was
was
just like,
that? Oh, the parable with the 10 virgins when they shut the door after the bridegroom came or whatever.
right.
And the other one, they came knocking on the door like, I don't know you. You
Right.
shut, the door was shut.
Oh, this is
You
like
was-
right. The door is shut. That's how it feels. Like you walk in the house, you're like, it's just a house. Why did you close the door with, like gusto?
Yeah. Oh, ain't no motion. You ain't going in.
It's
Nobody
like you
coming
had to
out.
close the door that hard. Damn.
Nah,
you know, it's like-
oh,
Right.
son, here.
I thought it was my house. Why are you closing the door so hard? Can I leave again? That's
Keep
what
you
thought.
safe. For your protection.
Right.
For your protection.
So I saw that. I saw that, you know,
That's funny.
and I accepted my fate, which is cool. Like,
Yeah,
it's cool.
That's dope.
I'm here now.
Yeah,
At least
there
the
you
house
go.
is nice.
Yeah, there you go.
The house is nice. I like the house.
Yeah,
I've come to
yeah.
be fond of the house, but
Yeah.
on high holy days, I would like to go to my fairy festivals.
Nah, see. Nah.
Why you say
Sound like a girl's trip. Sound like a girl's trip.
it's not a girl? That's
Like
what
a
a nigga in
girl's
the
trip.
house would say. That's what a hermit who don't go outside would say.
You trying to mix and mingle with them warlock. You trying to meet a warlock.
You're trying to go out there. It's literally a fairy's hug.
Nah, you want
Fairies
gonna
don't
meet a
even have
troll.
gender. Like we be like, fairies don't even have gender. We're just like out here outside, and y'all just deciding this all this other stuff, and we just like, bitch, I'm trying to go to a concert in another
That's
state.
outside.
In another
It's
state.
trolls. It's
Somebody,
trolls
it's
under
a
the
girls'
bridge.
trip. It's not a girls' trip. It's a K-pop trip. It's different.
They look the same.
I know the girls' trip and the K-pop. Well, we don't look the same, but I get the sentiment. You're going somewhere without your
Yeah.
man human, so it's
Exactly.
weird. I get it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Once you get the finger handcuff, like just be happy.
They might as well just put chains on them,
The finger.
like link them together. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then that should be part of the wedding thing.
You are bound, Barry.
Yeah, like they chain them together for the wedding, so you can see that you're
Mhm.
bound.
That would actually be kind of cool. Or soldered
Yeah.
together. Like, yo, stuck.
But then I feel like breaking it would mean it's broken, but like they could do something to symbolize only at death can you part it. I think that'd be kind of cool. Just to
Yeah.
really solidify what you're
What you're really
signing
getting
up
into.
for. Yeah, what you're really
Yeah.
signing up for. Because you are tethered to another human.
That would be funny though. Like if you had
What?
like you were like almost like a 3-legged race. Like after
Yeah.
you got married, they tied your legs together, and y'all had to do that the whole rest of the day until after
At the
y'all woke up.
reception, like at the
Yeah.
reception, y'all literally like just tethered to each other like a three-legged
Yeah,
race.
The whole rest of the night. The whole rest of the night, y'all tethered together. And when
That
you
would be
wake up,
funny.
then you can cut the cord in the morning. Like after like sleep was death. Like
Yeah, after
only
y'all
death do us
consummate the
part.
marriage, y'all can
Mm-hmm.
you can't consummate a marriage tied together.
I mean, awkwardly. It can be awkward. It'd
Which
be
that should
awkward.
be a thing. I like that. That's actually a
Yeah.
good idea.
Yeah, see.
Yeah.
We revolutionized the marriage over here. See what y'all get.
Some people know what they signing up for.
Yeah, that's facts.
Because they don't have a vision, I had the vision. So I knew.
just want you to know. I want you to know that we gotta brag to Yella. We have to brag to Yella that we have beat his all-time record. We are 6 minutes into a video after 2 hours and 20 minutes. We are doing
Yes.
better than Yella has ever done.
And we about to knock it out. Watch this.
Yeah, let's go.
The job wasn't bad. It just conflicted with her fundamental
What's my
belief
next
about what
seat?
work should be. She had two choices: change her belief or change her
554.
job. She chose to transition to a role that aligned better with her work as expression worldview, and the transformation was remarkable. Let me ask you directly,
Do it.
which camp resonates with you?
Oh, we already covered
And more
that.
importantly, is your
Mhm.
current work situation aligned with that belief? If you're in this first camp, work as necessary evil, are you trying to force yourself to be passionate about something that you've decided is just a transaction?
Man.
Ooh.
Maybe the problem isn't that you lack passion. Maybe the problem is that you're applying the wrong measuring stick.
Man. And when she said that, that made me think of relationships.
Yeah.
Like, so many people want the transaction, and the other person like, well, the person doesn't love me. Well, yeah, you're not going to get the expressions of love because they're there for the
It's
transaction.
transaction,
Like,
right?
yeah.
You can't have.
They're not
both.
going to be passionate. Yeah, they're not going to be passionate.
Right. You're like trying to be pragmatic about it, but then passionate. It's like that's not really how that works.
Yeah. So I think listening to people's language through this lens, like what they're looking for, would help. Because sometimes you could even listen to when their own thoughts are incongruent.
If you're in the second camp, work as expression, are you in a role that actually allows you to express your gifts? Or are you trying to find meaning in work that's fundamentally transactional? If you're in the third camp, work as anchor, does your work provide the structure and identity you need? Or are you in a chaotic environment that leaves you feeling unmoored? Here's another question. Is it possible you're in the
That's
wrong
interesting.
camp
It made me
entirely?
think about nursing.
Mm-hmm.
Nursing is a trap in that way because it can be all three.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's just hard because I see some people who need the structure.
Mhm.
So maybe there's different specialties that'll be better for them, but it's like they pick some chaotic ones and they just struggle. Like it's the structure of nursing, but it's also got a chaotic element to it, and they struggle.
Yeah, I was watching a lady, doctor something. Her doctor's not medical. Dr. Chiaku, something like that. Anyway, but she said something like what you just said. She went into some type of nursing, but it didn't suit her. She went in for was become an analyst, like some kind of analyst or something like that. I don't know, but she ended up doing something. No, I'm sorry, my fault. That was my mistake. It wasn't nursing. It was actually psychiatry. Not psychiatry, but psychology. She didn't want to do like the seeing people, but she ended up doing the analysis. Like she's not good with people. Yeah. I think that's the same. Like when there's some people might be really good handling with people, but there's probably some like diagnostic stuff that other nurses are better at.
Research, diagnostic. You don't have to be at bedside or even specialty wise. Like generally speaking, like I mean, hospital nursing is kind of chaotic, but labor and delivery is probably the most chaotic type of nursing you could ever pick. Like for real, And so some of these people who want structure, I'm like, you need to go to like ICU. I mean, ICU isn't, but like you need to go somewhere that's like super strict, or like orthopedics or something. Like you need to go somewhere else. Like labor and delivery is the most chaotic nursing you can pick. So I see a lot of those, all three of those type of people that come to labor and delivery, and it can be all of them. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you end up in labor and delivery on accident or purpose?
Oh, on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it because of the chaos or was it?
I didn't know. It was when I had my
happy accident.
No, when I had my oldest, like I always liked being in hospitals as a kid. So I knew I wanted to be. I was an artist, but I also enjoyed hospitals. So when I decided I'm going to do that, I knew I wanted to do healthcare. But when I had my oldest, I was like, oh, this would be cool to be a midwife, you know?
Okay.
So then I was like, I'm going to go to school. And I was actually going to become a midwife. Most of the time I was thinking like, I'm going to go to Emory and get my midwifery degree, blah, blah, blah. So I always knew I would be in labor and delivery.
I'm sorry. So you always wanted to be a midwife?
Yep. Should have spelled out the contract better. It's like one of those things where you're like,
Gotcha.
should have read the fine print. I meant like delivering babies.
Right. One word.
Not
Not
that.
somebody put a
Not
space.
one. Somebody
There's
put a space. Like, okay. Right.
Gotcha.
Right.
That's funny.
Gotcha. So yeah, you
I
gotta
love
be. They say speaking into existence, Will.
Gotcha.
But no, because when I started actually doing it, I was like, yeah, I'm not for doing this shit.
Oh,
Like
for
the
real?
schooling, like the
Oh,
rigor
okay.
of schooling. I just was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do this.
It's harder for a midwife than a nurse?
It's more schooling.
Oh, more?
Yeah, it's like it's a master's in essence.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I ain't got it in me.
That's
I'm
not gonna be a
good.
no for me, dog.
Yeah, it's gonna be a no for me, dog. Nah. I'll do labor and
That's
delivery and
crazy.
chill.
Dang. Okay. All right.
And I love
I
it.
would have
Too.
never known. Midwife is more than nurse. Like that's higher than nurse.
Yeah,
on the
because they're like
education?
providers. They deliver the babies. They
For some reason in my
deliver
head-
the babies, you know, as long as it's a vaginal delivery for the most part.
Okay.
They
In my
can do-
brain, because I
Yeah.
never had any dealings with this, midwife was like a doula for whatever reason. It was
Oh
like
no.
there's like an
No.
assistant. Like I assist the birth.
No, especially in the hospital. They you may never see a doctor if they got a midwife.
Ooh.
Not working for
okay.
them. You may never see the doctor. As long as vaginal delivery, they can pretty much do everything. Except like, you know, extreme stuff, certain vacuums, forceps, and stuff like that. They don't do C-sections.
Okay. Now I have a gender question.
Mhm.
Can you be a male midwife or would it be a
Mhm.
mid husband?
No.
I'm just
You
curious.
just
I don't
be
know
a
this stuff.
midwife. You
So
just be a
there
midwife.
do midwives out here?
Yeah, it's just a title. You're a midwife.
Oh my god.
Midwifery is a school of
Yeah,
you know,
that's crazy.
school
I
of
can go to school and
science.
become a midwife. Oh my
Yeah.
god. That's
Yep.
great. Okay. It just feels interesting. You know, the gender
Even like
language.
nurse. You remember when guys used to not
Yes,
like,
used
oh,
to be weird
male
for a nurse,
nurse.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
but
Yep.
now it's So midwife,
Yeah, now it's kind of
yes,
normal.
same
Yeah.
way.
Dang, I don't know. I would feel a little weird talking about the expression, like gender expression and masculinity. I would feel weird telling somebody I was a midwife. It would always,
That is funny.
yeah. I would feel so
It's
weird.
still not a very like I've only worked with one male midwife ever,
Okay, that's kind of rare.
and
But
they were
that's-
trans.
okay. Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah, there's that. All right. So it's
yeah.
not something that men go for a lot.
No, they typically just become doctors.
Okay. All right. Cool. That is interesting.
Maybe you've been telling yourself you should find passion in your work when what you really want is a stable job that funds your passions outside of work. Or maybe you've been treating work as just a paycheck when part of you is yearning to contribute something meaningful.
And I promise you, I listen to Deloney so much. This stuff applies to marriages too.
Yep.
Like some people just want the steady paycheck, but they, but then they're wondering why the passion went, or they want the passion, but what they really were looking for is the structure and stability. Like I've seen,
Mm-hmm.
if
Or
you
they just
listen
want to
people long
express
enough-
my man,
Yep.
my
Yep.
husband.
Yeah, but
Like
reject the
MM.
structure. Yeah, it's interesting, man. I loved how this concept is so universal like that.
You know what I've learned after years of observing people navigate their careers? The people who seem most satisfied.
Remember, real quick, it's funny though when you look at her, it looks like somebody that spent years observing people. I don't know what it is, but she said that it was
She
like,
looks like she's looking through my soul.
yeah, and she understands you. soon as she looked at it, she just knows
She got that therapist vibe.
she does. Yep.
Aren't necessarily in the best jobs. They're in jobs that align with their beliefs about work is supposed to be for them. I've seen people thrive in what others would consider mundane jobs because they were clear that work was a means to an end, and that job served that end beautifully. I've also seen people flourish in demanding, high pressure roles because those roles allowed them to express their deepest talents and values. The key isn't finding the perfect job. It's finding alignment between your beliefs about work and the work you have chosen. Think about it.
Finding alignment between your beliefs, and I would say anything you've chosen, any path you've chosen, aligning your beliefs with the things that you've chosen. And that's hard because a lot of people make choices passively. Like they fall into stuff. Like
they're not intentional.
Yeah, what'd you say about childbirth? It's hard to have an identity that's wrapped around something you can do on accident. Like that was a bar. That was a bar, but like, God dang. Like you wrap your identity around motherhood, but you did it on accident. So how are you going to align your beliefs around something that you did on accident? It's crazy.
They don't.
If you believe work should be fulfilling and purposeful, but you're in a job that feels like drudgery, you're going to be miserable. If you believe work is just a paycheck, but you're in an environment that expects passion and emotional investment, you're going to feel pressured and inauthentic.
And I've heard that I can feel that because we talked about I think myself and even Candid Ann have had conversations about our different viewpoints on why we are nurses. And I definitely can feel the pressure to be compassionate, or they want that, they expect that because you're like in this space, but it's like, girl, hold on, I'm not here for all that. You know, I'm just here because this is the means. But at least in her case, she knows like that there's going to be the pressure when she go in.
Which is why I like she pulled the Nikki Giovanni too. She's like,
I just be lying because why not? Like I know they gonna want it and they don't care. It's just acting out where the expectation. Want compassion.
Yeah, you got an ask that's based on wanting attention and compassion. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm never doing the behavior. I'm just gonna give you the compassion.
Right.
I'm get this empty compassion.
She always made me laugh though, but I appreciate it though. I love it.
Yeah. I love it too.
We're so different in why we do it. Right. Yeah. We're very different for why we do the same thing.
Yeah. And it's dope that people can do that. I wish we could get to that understanding that not everybody's doing it for the same thing. I just feel that. I feel like there's so much of life where people are clinging to everybody must be doing it for the same reason I'm doing it, where it's not valid.
Yeah. And also the thing I would say is just know when you're weird. Just know when you're
okay
being a weirdo.
So let me ask you, because this is something I've been struggling with too. Well, especially it's because of the Charlie Kirk thing. I've been dealing with this through the whole gender wars thing too. There's a couple concepts that have been constantly, everybody keeps saying common sense, common sense, common sense. I'm like, America is too heterogeneous now. There is no common sense. There are no shared spaces. There are no shared cultures. You can be in your house. Everybody be talking about, I don't go nowhere. Nobody, there is no commonality. We don't watch the same 4 channels anymore. We don't listen to the same 3 radio stations. There's nothing common. There is no sense that is common to this country or even pockets of this country too much anymore. We all have our own algorithms. So leading from that is to, you don't know when you're a weirdo because there is no common sense that you can align yourself with. You end up aligning yourself with these uncommon pockets or these niches, or you know what I'm saying, or like echo chambers. Right. You fall in with a group and you feel like it's common sense because that's the only sense you're getting a sense from. Like everybody's saying the same things, doing the same thing, listening to the same, but it's a pocket. Right. It's not the masses. Yeah. Right. So it's like people don't know when they're weird because they align with other weirdos.
Well, so I mean, you got to know when it's about how people come at you. It goes back to that. It's like, if you're presenting a way, but you're not actually doing that, then that's what I would say you're weird.
Okay.
Like, because I send my kids to a Christian school, they're
Mhm.
like homeschooled, you know, I'm married to a man, you know, I give off conservative.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, if you saw me on paper, you
Yeah.
might think I'm
The
conservative,
check
fundamentalist,
boxes,
or whatever.
the ones
Right.
that
I
make
check
me
a
a
lot of
school
them.
shooter,
Right. They make me a conservative, you know, mom.
trad mom.
Yeah, trad mom, trad wife.
Let's go.
Right.
Let's
But
go.
I'm not. Thank you, Dr. Quantum. Thank you, Q. But then I'm not, right? So it's like
Yeah.
that's when I'm saying, like, you gotta know what
that
you
is the biggest fake out. Oh my god. Oh my god. I never
okay.
even thought about that.
Don't be saying it all hard. You
Oh
getting too
my!
hype. You getting too
I
hype. You
promise
said
you,
that too
Bri,
hype.
I never thought about it like that.
You get too hype. Don't do that.
That is the biggest costume. That is the.
It's not even a costume.
No, it's not. But it's not. It's not your fault. It's not like you're not trying to express that. Your life. It's a passive expression. The passive
because I do
expression of
have
your
a
life
belief.
choices.
Right.
Yeah. The
That
passive
drive.
expression of your life choices says, "I'm a conservative black woman," but
Right.
then it's like I cuss real good.
Which I mean, yeah. Which doesn't mean I'm not
That's hilarious.
conservative.
That's
Right.
No, it doesn't. But the personality traits and dispositions that align.
Oh yeah,
with
it does
the
not
check
match.
boxes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Like the biggest presto change that was like.
Yeah, it does not match. That one
Zone
question,
6.
number 10,
Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah.
It's like, do you give a fuck? No.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the one.
Well, you don't
one.
actually fit in this box.
Yeah.
You're free to
all
go.
The rest of them, all the rest of them.
Yeah. I
Oh my
love
God.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You know, like, I am a
I
Christian.
love it. Yeah.
So, like, yeah, I think that's why my life has kind
My
of
God, the
aligned
check
in that
boxes.
way, because the one thing I do allow to anchor me is that.
Man,
And that's a big anchor. So,
it is.
right. So I think that's why my life does match that profile.
Mhm.
So that's what
Yeah.
I mean, like knowing you're weird. Like
Yeah.
I know what profile my life matches, but I know that
Mhm.
that question number 10 is
Yeah.
not aligning. So
Yeah.
when people react to me like in a way, I'm not gonna be like,
Oh,
oh my
God,
God,
that's
like
hilarious.
oh, why does
Yeah.
everybody think I'm a Christian conservative black woman? You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be like pissed about it. So that's
Yeah.
what I mean by kind of knowing when you're weird. Like just know
'Cause-
what profile you fit, and
Yeah.
then
Because you are supposed to be Candace Owens.
yeah,
You are supposed to be Candace Owens.
yeah. I just don't steep my identity in politics.
That
enough to
one
be Candace Owens.
checkbox. That one checkbox just was like, do I give a fuck?
Yeah,
ain't
I
never
think
gave
it's the identity thing because I don't
Yeah.
steep my identity in like
Yeah.
politics, or I don't express through because of how I express.
Yeah.
I don't express through politics or anything. So I think that's
Yeah.
why I don't. But if I did, I would be Candace Owens. Yeah.
Conservative wife and mother, will stay at home mom. That would have been hilarious. A whole nother path for you would have been so funny.
Which
That
is
would-
like, I always think it's just weird that like, you know, if they're like, okay, you got saved and God wanted you to be something, you're like a new creation. Like this is,
Yeah.
this is what you, this is what you're saying to me. Is this what,
Yeah, but
is there something here? You know, which is kind of
Man.
why I kind of be like, not too much on marriage. Like it's this weird to me, but then I'm like, not too
Yeah.
much on it because this is where I found myself. So it's like,
yeah.
I don't know. I be looking at Jesus sideways a little bit.
Like, listen.
Like, so
What
you
she
rocking with
say?
Candace or like, what's up? Kind of like,
but even like she went into politics, but I guess the nature that's to do the most. She has to do the
Yeah.
most, but she expressed that do the most through politics. Your do the most might have been something else, but it still would have been a do the most. It's just interesting though that the
Yeah.
line of delineate that last checkbox was, do you give a fuck? And he was like, never give a fuck. He was like,
yeah. If I was like, yeah, I give a fuck about this country, God, and schools, then
That's
I would be
hilarious.
Candace Owens. But because my
That's
give a fuck
hilarious.
box is no, I ain't never
Oh
gave a
my
fuck.
God,
I
that's
don't
hilarious.
really
That
fit.
that's the line, because you
Yeah.
do the most, but you don't give a fuck. So it's
No.
untethered to an ideology. It's just doing the most for the most sake.
I do
Which
the
is
most. I do the most for Jesus.
well,
I mean, that's the only sake I would say. I wouldn't say anything else. No, I'm just saying, like, that's not what I say. But like, there's nothing I can imagine even saying myself. Say that for. I can't really think. I can't really think of anything I would put in that box, honestly.
Yeah, because it's for the most sake. It's just for the sake of doing the most.
Okay, so that's like God, because He is the most.
Okay, I mean, I'll let you have that one. You gonna reframe that one. You reframing that one hard for Jesus, for God. I love it.
No, not for Him, but it's just like it's not for Him. He doesn't need anything from me.
Right.
Like,
it's just your version of doing the most is like making a joyful noise unto the Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a lot of clanging and banging. And
you got me locked down here. Yeah. I'm gonna have a little party.
We're gonna do the most. Okay, I can respect it. I can respect it.
That's good. I do be looking at my Lord and Savior sideways.
Oh, what you doing, boy?
I be like,
what you doing, boy?
Oh no, these conservatives over here. They wilding.
Yeah.
These your people?
Yeah, buddy. I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, but okay, real quick, I'll make this quick. I really don't think, as far as if anybody is deeply into politics, they need to leave the religion alone because it really don't align too much. Because everybody here, their politics is deeply conflictual with the faith.
It sure
like
is.
whether it's the Republicans want to kill these people or whether it's the Democrats want to kill babies. Either way,
they're both crazy.
There's a I don't know, like a glibness. There's a callousness to which they approach these topics that does not speak to the heart of Jesus.
No, which is why I would have a hard time putting my energy into that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why I would have a hard time really like giving a fuck about that stuff because it just doesn't feel.
I mean, I promise you, when I be wanting to rock with the left, even during the debate with Abba and that dude Steve.
Mm-hmm.
The way Abba was like being pro-choice, for me, there should be some hesitation with being pro-choice. Like there should be something, like even if I don't know for sure that it's a life, but I know that's a creation of God, and there's something about me that feels something about terminating that.
Mm-hmm.
That start like I may not call it a baby because it's a fetus, but there's something that makes me think this could be wrong. But I don't hear that a lot of times, and I was like, that makes me go, what? You don't think
just like having it as like option one when there's like so many options before that option.
Like, that's odd. Yeah, but you're like, I'm a Christian. You're not
that's
a
like, weird option.
Yeah.
It's like I think it should be an option.
Yeah, but again,
not,
I think this should
not
be,
option number one.
It shouldn't be like evident and apparent that that's the right way. They feel so like confident. I'm like, why do you feel so confident? Like terminating something that you know will be a human should, for me, bring some conflict. It's not a full human now. Yeah, something. Even if you walk through it with your mind and you work through it with your feelings, there should be some hesitance.
Something there.
Something. Like this will be a human, but it's not a baby. But it would be, right? Like,
some people got the executive function, forward thinking ability of a toddler.
Man, it's crazy.
So I don't think
that's why I'm like, either side, if you're on the political aisle and you have into politics, but you also claiming Christ, but like, you better have some conflict.
That just seems dumb.
Yeah. This stuff don't all align.
Miserable. If you believe work is just a paycheck, but you're in an environment that expects passion and emotional investment, you're going to feel pressured and inauthentic. The mismatch between your belief and your reality creates suffering. And here's something that might challenge you. Your beliefs about work can evolve.
Yeah.
What you needed from work in your 20s might be quite different from what you need in your 40s.
Relationships, politics, all this stuff.
I might need to chase joy now that I'm 40.
Yeah.
I need more joy than I needed 20.
And that may be a real thing, and there may be a better way to go about it than exploding the family. Tia.
If a fairy got trapped in a house,
I mean,
she may have to blast out of there. She not gonna be let go willingly for her high holy days in fairyland. Blow this bitch open.
You know what? There might be some truth to that, but I ain't trying to give you that credit right now.
upper 60s. There's no shame in changing camps as you change as a person. Remember, you are a dynamic being, not
Dang.
static. At least I
Dang, no, because you're right though. Because if you don't blow out of there, both the
How you-
kids and the husband, everybody ain't gonna just accept that you want to change the whole dynamic. People ain't gonna just willy nilly do. Oh yeah, of course, change everything up. Pure
No,
happiness.
especially if they like born and raised in the structure and they think
Yeah,
it's
that's the way
great
we
and they
do
ain't trying to
things.
leave and they don't even
Yeah.
like know it's the outside or
Yeah, because
curious
most people
about
just gonna
outside.
shame you.
Yeah, they just gonna
So
shame you.
why aren't you joyful with what we've had? Why aren't you joyful in the house?
Yeah,
Why don't your
why
kids
aren't
make
you
you
happy
joyful?
here? You should go everywhere together because don't get me started.
Why don't I bring you joy?
Why don't you want to
bring
go
joy?
everywhere with them? Why do you want to do anything by yourself? Why would you want to do that? I know somebody who talk like that.
Nah, I can tell. I can tell. That was somebody.
It was so specific.
That was a new voice. That was a new voice.
He said that was a new one.
Especially
just
the
saying.
at the end. That was
Because
that was
it
disgusting.
just goes on and on and on and on and on. It just never stops.
That's crazy. Oh shoot.
hope we change, evolve, and expand. I've watched people shift from seeing work as pure expression to viewing it as a stable foundation that allows them to pursue meaning through family and community.
Mhm.
Same person, different season of life,
Mhm.
different belief, much happier outcome. The evolution is natural and healthy when you allow it.
Yes.
So here's my invitation to you. Get curious about your own beliefs.
Let's go.
Don't just assume you know what you think about work. Really examine it. Start by asking yourself some
Examine
questions.
yourself.
When I think about an ideal relationship with work, what comes up? What did my family teach me work was supposed to be?
Mm.
What stories do I tell myself about people who love their work versus people who work for the paycheck?
Uh-oh. Bri.
Well,
Oh, what story do you tell yourself about people that work for the paycheck?
what story do I tell? That they not passionate about work.
Not. They passionate about that paycheck.
That's why I say they just passionate about that check and outside. They passionate about outside.
Yeah, that's a fair story. And that ain't a.
I think that's
not
a fair
distortion.
story. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a
I don't
distortion.
villainize them in my story.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah.
Even though they probably villainize me in their story a lot of times.
She a weirdo. She likes being here.
She doing too much.
Doing the
I
most.
literally went through that the other day too, by the way.
Oh, word?
Already, yep. Well, it's
Somebody
not
said
gonna
you
work.
doing
This
too
is
much?
to it. It's just like it was a conversation about fixing things, and it will require a little bit more.
Yeah.
Investment or
Yeah.
and the conversation was just about like charting, which applies to this. Like there's this charting is a whole entity itself within nursing. It's like
Okay.
if you didn't chart it, it didn't happen. Is basically
Oh.
what you hear from the time you start nursing school on. If you didn't chart it, it didn't happen.
Mm.
But charting takes time. You're
Yeah.
doing it, and you're basically turning what you physically did into data points to keep record.
Yeah. Charting
So
and like reporting for us.
Yeah, it's recording. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Nobody wants to do that.
even across these three frames of thought that she's saying, it applies to charting.
Yeah.
Because the transactional people, there's always required charting.
Mm-hmm.
There's like at the bare minimum, you got to chart this per shift, right? And
Yep.
they do their required charting and they don't do
And that's
nothing else.
Yep.
And I tell them that there's the problem with that is this is also, if you get called in court in 18 years, gonna be record of what you did.
The CYA. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I chart understanding that I'm telling a story. And that alone just feels like doing the most to somebody who don't want to do it in the first place.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's just like a back and forth about the theories about charting. Because I'm like, yeah, I'm just telling a newer nurse, like, you can listen to these old heads who say just chart what you have to, but
Mhm.
Like, I don't believe that. I believe that I'm charting to tell a story. I'm charting for myself in the future. I'm charting for myself if 15 years from now they have to tell the story of why I made the decisions I made when I made them.
Mhm.
You know, so that's how
Show
I
your
chart.
work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I chart and I show them that, like, the systems have different things, but Epic in particularly has a timeline. It creates a timeline of your day,
Okay.
minute by minute, like everything you did. And I'm like, if I click your timeline and I can't know exactly what happened, you didn't do enough.
Now, okay. So as a worker, I was an
Right.
anti-reporter because it meant I wasn't doing my actual job, which I signed up for. But now I get what you're saying, because the reporting is valuable in certain circumstances.
It's a part of your job. The recording
It is a part of
is
your
just as
job,
much
but
for
there can
nursing. At least.
sometimes be so much reporting that it makes you completely ineffective or inefficient. Like,
And
so
that's I
when you
do see that happen to some people, but I think
yes,
it's the story they tell themselves about charting that creates that very thing.
okay, that may be possible. I would
Yeah.
also say there's sometimes, I would say, a system issue where the
Mhm.
way to chart is too cumbersome or time, like lacks timeliness, where it takes too long to do the recording. Like there
Right.
has to be some kind of like an efficiency mechanism to recapture the time spent reporting so that you can actually do the function, the job, like the people need.
Right.
So
And and as I watch people, it's like the three groups, because I find that there's some people who just aren't good at efficiency.
right.
Therefore, they struggle with charting and
Yeah.
doing their job, because they also
Mhm.
struggle with just doing their job. They're always behind.
Facts.
They're always
That's
trying
fair.
to catch
That's
up.
fair.
But the thing is, you not seeing charting and the task as one thing and
Mhm.
seeing them as two separate things is the problem.
Yeah.
Because for me, if I walk in the room, I'm pulling up Epic. I'm signing in. I'm pulling up my chart. When I do it, I'm gonna just chart it in the room. Like, there's always charts in the
Yeah.
room. You're not like, you don't gotta go back out. And it's always
Yeah.
gonna be in the room. So yeah, you never gonna catch me in my patient room with Epic not signed in my flow sheet up. All you gotta do is click a button, add a column. It's gonna add a column on the time now. You can now chart it. Chart it when you did it. Oh, I just gave medicine. Oh, it's charted.
Yeah.
It is. So to me, there is no task without the charting.
Yeah.
But some people write everything down that they did, and then they go, "Oh, I got to sit down now and chart."
Gotcha.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do my whole workflow, and then I'm gonna sit down, and then I'm gonna chart. But that time to sit down and chart may never come, because you may get a hot patient
Exactly.
or an emergency or whatever, and then you got to stay 2 hours after your shift charting.
Yep.
And
That was my
legally,
problem.
and legally it doesn't stand.
Yeah.
Like like a nurse just lost her license for that recently. Like,
What?
oh, you didn't chart in real time.
Yeah,
You can't go back after the emergency over and then chart, because you could just be charting like whatever makes you look good.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I'm just like,
Yeah.
It's the story you tell yourself, like a lot of times. So
it was different for me. I wasn't a nurse. I was doing admin work, but I had a caseload.
Right.
And the caseload was seeing people, and it was either like I'm either seeing a person or doing paperwork, and we're already behind on people. We're overloaded. We're overswamped. So I can either bust these people. I'm super efficient and effective at seeing people. I hate paperwork. So it was that thing where the charting for me, at first I just let it build up. So I would schedule all the people. Like I would mass interview Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then like Thursday, Friday catch up on paperwork. But I would get burned out on paperwork because I don't like it.
Right.
Like you forget some
That's
stuff.
the other thing. I don't want to sit down for 2 hours straight and chart, bro.
Or you forget some stuff, and you forget stuff, all kinds of stuff. So it's like that became a problem. So I know exactly the problem you're talking about because I dealt with it. And if you don't do it real time, you actually, like, the measure twice, cut once.
Exactly.
You mess yourself up. Right.
Because I see some people, they got all these papers. You done wrote everything you did on paper all day. Like, as I'm writing on paper, I'm like, you just did twice the work. Now and then you got to find it and be like, what did I write this for? Why did I write this? You don't remember that shit.
And unless you
especially in
like
emergency.
transcribing, you have to either like transcribe. To do that, you would have to enjoy the art of transcribing. I'm taking this and typing it in. If you don't enjoy
Right.
that, it's going to be miserable.
Bro, I
So you
hate
should never
charting,
do it.
and that's the thing. Like people like me who still say what I just said. I don't like charting either.
Yeah,
So I'm definitely not gonna stay late
yeah. It's best to do it real time. Get it out the way.
and chart for 2 hours.
Yeah, if you hate it, get it out the way right then.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it in real time. So anyway, but it's just the same thing, like narratives.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Yep.
I do narrative therapy too, by the way. So
Yeah.
like the stories you tell yourself, man. Tell
Yep,
me.
yep. So when you say you do narrative therapy, is
Mhm.
that in line with your actual therapy, or are you talking about that's just
No,
something
my
a
actual
practice you
therapy.
have?
No,
Oh,
that's my
interesting.
actual therapist, narrative.
Narrative therapy.
My therapist
That's
is
cool.
narrative.
That's interesting.
Narrative, and she has what they call it, modalities and narrative
Yeah.
therapy and cognitive behavior, I think.
Okay, that sounds cool. I've never heard of narrative therapy, but it makes sense. Like, because again, the story you tell yourself determines a lot.
Yeah.
If I'm honest, which camp do I actually belong in, regardless of what I think I should believe? Pay attention to your energy patterns. When do you feel most authentic at work? When do you feel like you're forcing something that isn't natural for you? These
You know, another reason why this feels like AI, them things on her desk don't make any sense.
They don't. That's why I was like,
They-
is that what is that?
I don't know. They're both stupid.
Yeah, they look like AI statues.
Yeah, they're like AI slop. Like, one's symmetrical, but it's not in the shape of anything, and the other's not in the
You
shape
think
of
the
anything
background
either, but
AI
it's
maybe?
asymmetrical. Maybe, because it's ugly. Like, both of those pieces of art are just
And then
ugly
they
and
spaced
they're
weird.
not a function. Yeah, there's no
Like
function.
why one
to it.
on the edge and one like in the middle of the second section? It's weird.
Man, listen. It's weird.
Why you baby see that?
It just dawned on me. I don't know. I was looking at her shirt because I like that pattern on her shoulder.
Yeah, I like the shirt and the
Yeah.
jewelry too.
Yep. But man, I looked back and I saw them. I'm like, what is that?
energy shifts are telling you something important about alignment or misalignment with your core beliefs. And then, this is
Nah,
crucial.
that's real. Because AI wouldn't put that.
Yeah,
cord
it's
in.
real. I was looking at the
That
front
stupid
too, and
cord.
she just got good camera.
Yeah. Yeah, that stupid cord just looks ugly and tacky. There's no what is that called? Not a wall sconce. What do they call it?
Oh yeah, I do see the
Floorboard,
cord,
baseboard.
Yeah.
That's tacky.
Give yourself permission to align with work choices, with your authentic beliefs, rather than what you think you should believe. You might discover you've been living someone else's belief system about work. Maybe you internalized a parent's view or society's expectations without ever examining if they really fit you.
She ate with that. Did you? Hello? His mic doing something. I hear the static.
Now I was
okay.
muted. My bad.
Okay, what you say now? Yeah, she ate
I
with
said,
that.
oh shoot. Yeah, she did eat with that. And I was like, somebody's finger. It's a woman though. They got red nail polish on.
Who? Oh,
In the
right there.
camera, look,
Who
bottom
hold
right
it?
corner, yeah.
Probably her girlfriend.
Oh, you wrong.
I'm not wrong. What you mean? Come on, bro. The glasses, the red lip. Come on.
I mean, she does give off an air of strength
Mm-hmm.
and command, but I don't want to ascribe that to anything.
It's cool.
It's possible.
Also, the 3 camps I've described, they're just a starting point. There are many variations and combinations that you can define for yourself. The goal isn't to fit perfectly into a category. It's to understand your own relationship with work clearly enough.
Okay. And is that a mirror? Yeah, that's got to be a mirror. I'm about to say, would that be weird to have a little white circular board, almost like a surfboard in the back? That's probably a mirror. Seeing the white on the ceiling. I don't know. I kind of like the room for the most part, but those 2 fixtures are weird. That's throwing me off.
Yeah, the fixtures. But then I saw the lamp in the middle, so I was like, oh, okay.
The lamp works, but I feel like there could be a better lamp too. It's everything on top of that desk that's bothering me. The rest of the room I really like.
To make choices that honor
A little
it.
HD TV.
Look, there's no moral hierarchy here. The person who works to live isn't less evolved than the person who lives to work. The person who finds deep meaning in their career isn't superior to the person who finds deep meaning outside of work. But there is profound freedom in understanding what you actually believe work is supposed to be for
Yeah, buddy.
you, and then making choices that honor that belief.
Yes,
Your
sir.
work belief isn't a limitation, it's a navigation tool. When you know which camp you're in, every career decision becomes clearer. Should you take that promotion? Depends on whether it aligns with your belief system. Feeling unfulfilled? Check for belief reality misalignment before assuming you need a complete career change. The answer might be simpler than you think. If you're in the work as necessary evil camp, stop feeling guilty about not finding passion at work. Instead,
Right.
optimize for efficiency so you can pursue your actual passions outside of work.
Listen.
If you're in the work as expression camp, stop apologizing for working weekends if that's when you feel most alive. Find roles that let you fully express your gifts.
Man, I promise, man, she was
Man.
cooking.
Cause I just told a midwife that, man, bro, go on, man, go on somewhere else, bro. You hate it here. Come on.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I went to school for this. You ain't got to quit being a midwife. Just go somewhere that
Yeah.
align with what you saw yourself being as a midwife. It ain't here.
Mhm.
Just go to the West Coast where they crunchy and shit, girl. If you want to be that kind of midwife, go to a birthing center. Go to the West Coast. Why is
Where
you
they
over here with the
crunchy.
niggas?
Where they're crunchy. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why is you over here with the niggas? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is not it. Like, you got to be with, like, you know what I'm saying? Because she like, oh, this whole career, you writing off a whole career based off the experience of one place, bro. Go to, if you don't take your ass to California,
Yeah.
and go sit there with them crystal ladies when they having their babies. That you got to call baby X.
Oh no.
Don't call it he or she. Man, take your ass
Oh,
over there. You gonna love it. Take your ass over there.
Child.
Yeah, get her the bar. I want to squat and have my baby. Give me the bar. I want to hum the whole time, hypno birthing. Man, take your ass over there with them people, man. You gonna love it. I told her that. She quitting. She stopping. She ending next week.
Nice. Look at you helping people find their destiny.
Hey, girl, get the hell on. You're miserable. Look at you. You're not miserable because I love it. I want to be with a nigga there.
Yeah, that's funny. But I think people need to understand that, man. Everything ain't for everybody, man.
Right. Don't make you a bad midwife because you don't want to work with black people in the ghetto. It's okay, girl.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It ain't for everybody. It's an acquired taste.
It's acquired taste. You like a white lady.
Acquired taste.
Hey, man, come on, man.
Man, listen.
It's all right, man. We strong.
Yeah.
Strong flavor.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? It's an acquired taste. It's cool. You got the
pumpkin
taste.
Spice. Yeah,
it's not pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
So if you just want pumpkin spice, man, it's okay, bro.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We ain't got no oat milk here.
But I had to accept the same thing for myself. Like I started there, like with the crunchy people and the people who like want to empower birth. Like, and I
wasn't hidden, was it?
You feel like you're betraying your kind, you know, the idealist in you by saying that you hate it. You know, it's like I'm sure she feels the same way. I want to be a midwife. I want to help people who need it. I want to empower women. And like here you are with the most vulnerable population and you fucking hate it. And you're just like, you know, I'm sure
what I
it's
thought I
hard to say
valued is not what I value.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't want to be over here with these empower birthers.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible to say.
Yeah.
But I don't. It's true. It took me a long time to just say, like, accept that about myself. Like, I don't want to. I don't want
to do what you want to do, but you want to do it around certain people.
Yeah, it's just like I don't want to help you have a natural birth. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Yeah. I don't want to put crystals under your labor bed. I don't want to meditate with y'all. I don't want to call your baby X. I feel like I don't care. I don't care. Sorry. I had to get out my chest.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You ain't lying, but people need to understand that.
Yeah. It's not like I don't care. I love that for you.
Yeah.
but it's
But
not
for yourself.
it's not the people I want to show. I'm trying to show up for. Like
Yeah.
I want to be with my people. I want to be with the most vulnerable populations
Mhm.
who haven't had the care they deserve, who haven't had the
Yeah.
education that they need, who have high morbidity. I don't want to be with
Mhm.
privileged white women who have money and having their first baby at
Yeah.
38 and have a doula and have had the time to do hypno. But I don't want to be with those people. I don't, you know. So yeah.
So do you think that comes from your identity, like growing up and seeing people of that demographic and wanting to help those people because you're familiar with them, or what
Yeah.
would you attribute that desire to?
Because that's like when I wanted to be a midwife,
Mhm.
is because like I had my oldest at like 21.
Okay.
So I was young and like I actually had information. Like I didn't have her. I went to birthing classes and stuff like that, and I
Yeah.
had a good birth. But I just thought, like how it was nice when I had a midwife. She treated me like an adult. She didn't treat me like
Yeah.
I was stupid, and she like answered my questions. She was patient, all that stuff. And I was like, that's cool. I want to do that for people like
Got you.
me.
So you had a hero, and then you
Yeah.
wanted to be the hero for somebody else.
Yeah. And I was like a
So
20-year-old black woman having a baby. Like,
yeah.
so
it's
those
locked
are the
in.
people I want to be. Yeah. Even now that I'm older, it hasn't changed. Like it hasn't been like, I want to be there for older black women. I still want to be there for the 20-year-old.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, that drives so many people.
Right.
I would say the predominant amount of people, what they desire to be is either the thing they didn't have
Mm-hmm.
for the next generation, for their young self, or the thing they did have that inspired them for their young self.
Right.
Like I know, like Chris Classic, he enjoyed wrestling, and he probably had a wrestling hero, and then he went into wrestling and probably wants to be that. He wants to be it for young people. He wants to be family friendly, so he
Right.
could inspire young people.
Right.
So I mean, I think that's a big thing that most people, I think in some weird way, we're reaching out to the young person in ourselves,
Right.
like through other people.
Because it set you on a path, like if
Mhm.
someone in labor treated you like you could be an adult and make your own decision, and like treated you like you were worth the time,
Yeah.
it sends you into motherhood with a different energy
Yeah.
than people acting like you're an idiot or you're too
Yeah.
stupid to make a choice, or still treating you like a child. When you're that
Mhm.
young, you still do feel like a child
Yeah.
a lot of times. So I think that's why. So when I had the chance to go and I was working with the older white women of privilege, I was like,
Yeah.
it's not for me.
Yeah. You received the gift, and you wanted to give that gift to people who could appreciate it, who
Yeah.
could most use it.
And they may not even, I'm like, they may not even appreciate it. I be getting cussed out and
Yeah.
everything sometimes. But
Who
it's
could most use
cool
it?
though. But I mean, most of them, they do appreciate it. Most of my patients do love it, and
Yeah.
they know that they're getting that experience. They could tell
Mhm.
that it's different.
Yeah.
So I do think it. But yeah, I'm like, they the one who need it. Like, man, these privileged women, they be going, they be going through it. Them privileged women, they births be so long and difficult. Because they have made it a thing. You know what I mean? Like, they've turned it into this like thing. And it's like, it's like one part of the rest of their life.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. I can hear that. That's dope though. I mean, that's dope that's why you went into it.
Yeah.
And I know you were originally going to be getting into midwifery.
Yeah. I was like, 24-hour shifts, y'all got me fucked up.
That last checkbox. That last checkbox be whooping.
My empowerment stops at 12 hours. I'm not working 24 hours.
Oh, shoot.
24-hour shifts is crazy.
Yeah.
And then that's still like working clinic too.
Nah.
Like I had people like coming from the hospital 24 hours coming to do clinic until 12. Man, y'all got
That's
me
crazy.
fucked up.
So if somebody does that, do they like get like 4 days off after that or something? Like what?
No. They be out like one day. Or they'll
After
get the rest of
24
that
hours
day
straight?
off. Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy.
They work 24 hours straight.
Nah, that's ridiculous. That shouldn't even be a thing. That should be illegal.
That's 24 hours is stupid.
Yeah.
I don't get it. That's what I was like, y'all were what?
Mhm.
I'll be a nurse, bro. I'll stop
Is there
right here.
like, did you ever hear like? I know that's probably like one of the things where they do it because it's always been done. But is there a practical reason? Because that doesn't even seem like aligned with human physiology.
Right. No, it don't make sense to me because I know the way it used to be was like OBs. Okay, before we had groups of OBs, which is like when the office has 7 doctors who all work together and they take turns. Right. So like one is there Monday, one is there Tuesday, when they rotate out so that but a lot of OBs, like there's still some now who they just run their own private practice.
Mm-hmm.
So they're pretty much on call 24/7. But they may go home. So they don't have to be in the hospital, right? Like they live close by, they down the street. So somebody going to, labor, you call them and they on standby. But that can happen at any point, right? So it's like, I guess because of that idea of like a doctor who practices alone is on call 24/7, like that idea, right? Like the corporate hospital was like, yeah, we can do that. But see, the thing about the people who work 24, they're in the hospital the whole time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So like, yeah, a doctor is on call 24/7, but he's at home.
Yeah.
And then he controls his patient load. So he may only have 3 patients. And he knows when his patients are due. You know what I'm saying? But it's like now you got this practice and you got this midwife sitting up here for 24 hours seeing every patient that comes in. It's like, I think that's where they got it from. But it doesn't seem like it should be legal. Because they're doing surgeries on people. Like,
you can't tell me somebody's sharp 24 hours. Like, you're not.
Yeah. So I don't think it's ethical.
Yeah, it's not. But I've heard it before. It just don't make sense.
But they have sleep rooms, so I guess they're like, well, they are sleeping when they're.
They better.
Broke up sleep though. We call it every hour.
That's better than nothing.
We calling you all times of night, everything, anything we calling doctors constantly. It's like you're not really getting sleep. You know what I mean? The type of sleep that keeps you sharp.
Yeah.
So
just enough to keep you from being delirious,
from dying.
Mm-hmm.
But they be delirious sometimes. Sometimes they don't be sharp.
Oh, they can't always be sharp. 24 hours, I don't care. Yeah, you definitely sharp.
And even just like imagine being like sleep, even if you were sleep, and somebody called you and was like, we got a stat section, we got to breathe, and you just like waking up out of your sleep, and you run into an OR. It's like,
man, listen, they be doing smelling salts or anything, like,
wake your ass up. I mean, I guess in an emergency, it wake you up, kind of, the adrenaline, just pure adrenaline, probably. Nah, it's no way.
Okay. Well, shoot, we almost done. We're gonna wrap this up real quick because I know Bree's gotta fix a sandwich or two. It's almost 7:00.
It's my birthday. I guess I'm gonna make a sandwich on my birthday.
Right, sir, that man.
As I always say, quiet the noise so your inner voice can offer the possibilities. Maybe it's time to quiet the noise about what work should mean and listen to what it actually means to you. The noise about what work should mean is deafening, but your inner voice knows which camp you truly belong in. Until next time, remember, there's no right or wrong way to relate to work, only your way. The question is whether you're brave enough to discover what that actually is. You ready? Let's get to work.
I like her.
I like her too. She's very warm.
Yeah.
She seemed like she smelled like sandalwood or something.
Yeah, that's a good call. Sandalwood for sure. Sure. But it's warmth, but it's like warmth with strength. It's like I wouldn't have to worry about her turning into a puddle. Like if I express something harsh or like deep emotion, she can hold it.
Yeah,
and she could hold.
She got that like a Yonla energy kind of, but not as aggressive.
Yep. Because she reminds me of an author. I want to say Toni Morrison. She reminds me of one of them.
Yeah.
One of them.
She definitely give you a not on my watch if you really need it. Like she really like not on my watch. But she's also like soft. Yeah.
Yep. I like it. Classic. Good balance. Hard and soft there. Like all the things she's.
I'm gonna have to send out the bat signal for Yellow.
Yellow? Yeah, I was thinking about that too, man. I've been thinking about
Did he work an early shift and crash?
I don't know. He ain't said nothing. He sent a message. He sent a message in the wrestling group chat because they're trying to get ready for a show. I want to say next week.
Maybe he doing something.
So he sent a message, but it was like asking about the show. So I know he's alive.
Has he? I ain't even seen nothing in his Discord since.
Nah, I just saw it's a. He don't really be posting, and he don't be in the Discord much. He don't be in the Discord much.
I guess. When did he go live? That was like the day before yesterday, right?
He went live last night. He been playing basketball still.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. No, okay. I see the 29th at 11:39. I don't see nothing about yesterday.
He was just last night. I was in there. Him and Demps were playing basketball. Yeah.
Okay. We gonna send out. He's missing. We said okay.
Yeah, MIA.
Okay.
Yeah, but if I didn't see the message in the, it's because like what is that, Messenger, Facebook Messenger, all the rest of the people are on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
It's like old people, but they're not old. I don't get it. Like,
yeah, I was wondering why he be on Facebook so much. Because he be posting like, I'm like, so you just on Facebook?
All the wrestlers, none of the wrestlers are on TikTok. None of the wrestlers are on YouTube. Nobody puts videos of their matches up. I don't understand it. If I wanted to be a wrestler and I wanted to get notoriety or popularity, I would have videos of my matches.
Yeah.
Or cut promos. But they're all
on
Facebook.
Like TikTok and stuff. Facebook algorithm don't push nobody unless you paying them money.
I don't get it. I do not get it.
Yeah.
But that's what they do. But yeah, he sent a message in there. So he's around somewhere. I don't know what he's doing.
Well, as long as he's good. All right. Well, it's been great. This was a good birthday chit chat.
Yes.
You know, good. I will probably fall off the face of the earth as I move.
Yeah. So
for the next couple days. Friday is the day we get the keys. We're doing part of it on Saturday, and then the movers are coming Tuesday.
Okay.
So it's going to be over some days.
Okay. So splitting it up. That's good, though. So
yeah, well, because, you know, we have not much here. So we're just going to move that stuff ourselves. And then they can, or anything we don't want to carry up 2 flights of stairs, we're just going to put in storage.
Yeah.
So they can move it on Tuesday.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's kind of the plan. Yep.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Congrats on the move. I feel like there's a couple other things I should say, but I don't know what they are. I feel like
I do need an idea. We can brainstorm. I'm just gonna ask after.
Yeah, I just feel like I won't. I just feel like there's a sorry for your loss, not a person. I feel like something with the Day of Atonement. I feel like there's a sorry for your loss. I don't know what it is. It's something you're supposed to atone for. It's not a person though. I don't know. It's a feeling. But
sorry for my loss. Don't say that. I don't think somebody gonna die.
It's happy birthday, congratulations, and sorry for your loss. But it's not a person. Like I said, it's not a person. It's not a human.
Sorry for my loss of the penis I should have had at birth.
That might be it. That might be. And maybe it's your fairy wings. I don't know what you lost, but
hey, I'm mad about. Oh, I'm really just Maleficent.
Ooh, you're Maleficent.
Because ain't that what she mad about the whole movie?
Yeah, maybe.
In the Angelina Jolie one, they stole her wings.
Yeah.
And then they made her the villain, so she just terrorized everybody.
Yeah, see.
Thank you. Thank you for
Was
that.
there any final words that you want to say to the people? Anybody that might watch this on replay? The 2 people that might be watching right now? Anything you want to say?
Nope.
Nothing you want to say about getting older? And you want to say about the fall, October?
You know what? Anything I want to say, if come up to Day of Atonement, you know, just for fun, you know, definitely. If you don't know much about World War II, you might want to do some refresher courses about that. Any cool documentaries about what life was like in Germany and the reality of how people live very normal lives alongside the infamous time in history. And you say, that's crazy. What do you mean?
Yeah.
People were just living regular lives while this was happening. That's not possible because that was the thing. And they're like, you know, they were cool. They were chilling. That's my message.
And is that to say that we're going to be just living and working and worshiping alongside some crazy stuff? The glasses say yes. The
Well,
glasses.
we actually literally are right now.
Well,
So
fair. Are you referencing the stuff going on with migrants, or are you going like Gaza? Like what's
yeah,
your
no,
what's
not Gaza. I mean, that's a shit show,
okay?
but no, not that. But currently in our these here, Estados Unidos, we got a lot going on right now. So, and I'm learning Spanish. So yay,
Hey, muy
that's fun
buen, muy bien.
because I want to be able to talk to my patients. So we have a lot of Spanish speaking. I feel like it's like 75%. Yeah, which is crazy. So
Yeah.
I'm tired of not being able to talk to these people. And they just be talking, and I'd be like, I don't know what she's saying to me. Like I don't know what you're saying to me. So yeah. But yeah, that's what watch war videos. It's very insightful.
All right, y'all. Day of Atonement is in about 20 minutes, 7:02 p.m. Eastern. Get ready to atone for all of your behaviors and actions over the last year. And I hope there are not that many that you got to atone for. But
Well, there you go. Perfect.
all right, y'all. Y'all have